Who the fuck likes anime?
You know how we do? We don't finish anything except ourselves in each other. We're coming in hot with a fresh new episode of the Anime Trap House Overdose Edition. But are we doing a season 2 of a show we've already done one of these for? What are you, fucking new here? Shut up, sit down, stand up, open up, drop out, hand out. I don't know how to end this, but here we fucking go. People joining us this episode are me as host, Harris. There's no way you don't see tears in my eyes this episode, Con. Cody, Bakugo Chambers. Kyle, Ojiro Ramsey. And Justin, present Mike Flory.
Hell yeah.
There's no way Justin's not present, Mike. You feel me?
You're not wrong.
Literally the mustache and everything and just yells, yeah. Come on.
I don't know how I'm Ojiro, but
Yeah!
Your tail is the dick because you got
oh yeah. Okay, now I'm understanding it.
Yeah.
I still don't understand his power.
tail.
That's
Damn.
it.
Tail
That's
power,
as simple
dude.
as you can get, honestly.
He's a karate tail guy.
He just
That's
has
it,
a
dude.
tail. I mean, it's
Tail.
a big boy.
It is
That's
a
what. That's
big
you.
tail.
That's your dick. That's what. Whenever I think about your dick, that's what I think about.
Karate dick.
Karate dick. So yeah, you know, if you haven't been able to figure it out because you're fucking idiot, we're talking about My Hero Academia. Because the new movie just came out called World Heroes Mission. And also, I just want to talk about My Hero Academia. Is that such a bad thing? I don't understand.
This quirk's literally called tail.
I'm not. I fucking know, dude.
Yeah.
Tail. Oh, what's your power? Tail.
Tail.
Make you
You
stronger.
want to try come
Oh.
up with better than tail? I don't know.
It's
bad.
great when you. It's
Not
great
at
when
all.
you put him next to like Shoji. You know, he's like, yeah, I can like make like different body parts at the
I could
edge
just
of
make
my.
tail.
I could just make body parts. What's your
Yeah.
power? Tail.
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 You can make more tail. No, it's just a really big
Just
tail.
one.
No,
Big
just
tail.
one tail. Just
Alright.
one tail.
Yeah, so you know, we're talking about the first season. It's the Overdose edition. If you didn't catch it in the beginning, because I went very fast, and it's about My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia.
Oh shit!
Takes place-
Overdose.
Overdose. Overdose.
I really wanted to try to do that again, and I was like, I'm
No,
not.
it did not work out the first time.
Never again.
Nah, it didn't.
I go too fast.
Overdose.
Overdose.
Kyle,
That
you're
was
new
weird.
here. You have to say overdose.
He's stuck on the O, dude. He broke.
He's just giving me an O face. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So My Hero Academia
Overdose.
There it is.
takes place in a world where a large majority of humanity have powers called quirks. In this world, heroes are revered, and one stands above the rest. In Japan, named All Might. A quirkless kid fanboy named Azuku Midoriya meets All Might and starts on the road to become the world's greatest hero. Synopsis of the show.
Good synopsis.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
it's
wrote
perfect.
it myself. Some information about the anime. It was written by Kohei Horikoshi in 2014. The first season aired in 2016. They just finished the 5th season, with the 6th season already announced. Bones animated this, and they did both of the Full Metal Alchemist anime series, Soul Eater, and Mob Psycho. And then
Oh,
a
great.
bunch of other stuff,
Yeah.
dude. They've done
Yeah.
so much. Now, you know, here comes the ad part. I didn't write the ad part, so I'm just gonna fucking wing it. you
Just
feel me?
fucking do it, dude. You know,
Got it,
just
dude.
just fucking
Got it.
get a quirk about it, dude. Use your
Yeah,
tail.
so this is, you know, like if I had a quirk, my quirk would be catch us every Friday. Nope. Catch us every Thursday
There you
at
go.
like about 8. Nope. At about like 5 CST. You know,
Nope.
if you like what we say, come hang out with us in our Discord or Facebook group and podcast services everywhere. Just Anime Trap House wherever you're at, you know.
All right, like how would you use that in a battle situation?
I would confuse them by just
He would keep
screaming.
saying- he'd keep
about
saying,
anime
"Nope."
Trap House.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Nope. I'm gonna fight. Nope.
Nope. I just confuse them. You know, if they're like super analytical, they won't know what I'm gonna do because
I'm
they'd be
still-
like, "What if he does what he says he's gonna do? He's just saying nope to confuse me."
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on your intro and you being like, I don't know how to end this, and I'm just imagining like a song where a dude's just like, he's got like a really good flow, and he's just like, pass. I don't know.
That's what I did. I was writing it last night, and I was like, I don't know how to end this, and I was like, that's a good way to end it. If you like us, Patreon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anime Trap House,
Mm-hmm.
Patreon. Like our people, there's Purdue, there's Aquino,
Mm-hmm.
there's Gaozan,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's not Purdue.
No, there's not, Harris. It's 11-2.
Yeah, it's November.
Who's 11-2?
It's 11-2 right now. Definitely not.
No
Purdue was
more.
only around for the month of 10.
Like the time?
It's 11-2.
Like the date.
11-2 what?
Month 11 2-day. Day
it's
2
5/26.
2-day.
I don't-
hate my
It's
friends.
11-2.
Patreon? Do it.
Not definitely not Purdue. Fuck that fucking guy.
That guy, no.
No to him.
No to him.
And everything he stands for. And I hope he burns.
I don't, because he gave me Baki,
He did.
and I love him for that.
And he gave me Baki too. And he deserves to burn.
And I love him for that.
Cody
I
says
never
like
would have
that
known
TV.
what would happen with Oliver on that.
See that
one.
shit? I don't want to get it too close to my camera. It scares me.
Were you burning yourself? in
Yeah,
your
it's a
free time?
lighter, dude. I like to burn my
You
ball
just don't
bag.
give a heck.
Yeah.
I get that. So yeah, the first season, My Hero Academia's episodes 1 through 13. These episodes are packaged kind of nicely. There were like 2 episodes was like a mini arc in itself, and then the
Mhm.
last 4 episodes were their own thing. So let's talk about it. Well, I'll go first. You know, I don't know. I don't think I can look at this like unbiasedly,
Mm-hmm.
because there's been anime in my life that have like influenced me on a very deep level, starting with Dragon Ball Z, and then Bleach, and then Full Metal Alchemist, and then Naruto. And yeah, this is one of those. When I watched the first episode way back when, I think the second season had just ended, and the first 2 episodes, I was like, I never felt that emotionally like broken in like within 2 episodes of watching something. Like, Full Metal still hits me in a way that I don't think I can like ever reconcile with in certain parts, but this show was just so good, and I'm completely biased against it. I know there's problems with it. I know it's not perfect, but to me, I just fucking love it, dude. It's dope as dope.
I just,
Like,
This
this is the time. It's this when I was watching this again, I thought about how we split the rating system, and when I say this is dope as dope compared to something like Baki, it does hurt me a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a different kind of dope as dope. You know, like I wouldn't look at an action movie and say, like, I'm not gonna go out there and say, no, I would though. Like Rush Hour 2 and Talladega Nights are equal. You know, one is an action movie, but they're both kind of comedy movies. But like,
You really gonna compare Talladega Nights, dude?
to Rush Hour 2, yeah,
I just
mean,
rewatched Talladega. There isn't a bad 5 minutes in that fucking movie.
No, there
dude.
isn't. It's perfect. I love it. It's one of my favorite movies. But like, okay, but if I compare that to like John Wick, right? Both very good movies.
Okay, that's a much hotter competition.
Yeah.
There is what
Like,
I'm saying.
Both very good movies, different, but I would still equate them
Yeah.
as like,
Yeah, I mean, they're still
the
top
same-
of their genre,
yeah.
you know.
Dope is dope. Justin. Go.
I feel like everybody's like on a spotlight right now to Harris. Like if you don't say dope is dope, he's gonna be so mad.
Yeah, look at him.
I don't want to be hurt.
Justin can't do it.
It's dope. It's dope.
Oh fuck,
It's
man.
not even.
The longer
I-
you were fucking like, oh man.
This show is just one. It's so fun. Like it's just a good fucking story. The main character is probably one of my favorite main characters, just because I always love the story of. It's like Harry Potter. You know, he doesn't. It's the same. It's basically Harry Potter in an anime, and it's fucking amazing. I just thought of that right now, and that's what it is, and that's why
He's
I
got
love
the
it so
scar
much.
on his head.
Except Midoriya is not useless. You know.
He gets a pet owl.
Fair.
His friends solve all his problems.
Yeah. So basically, it's not Harry Potter, but for my needs, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. The main character is fantastic. He actually has to go through shit. You know, that's like a really big issue with, especially shonens. Like a lot of it, they just don't struggle that much. Midoriya is literally fucking breaking bones every single time he punches something. Even every time he thinks about doing something, his legs are just fucking spaghetti, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Like it's so good. All the side characters are phenomenal. Not going to go into the later seasons, but obviously they flesh them out just so well in this show. Even in the first season, like they introduce so many characters, and like they do it well. Love the character designs. All the quirks are awesome. Even fucking Ojiro, that tail. That's it.
I don't know.
That's all you need.
I could
That's all you
do
need.
without him.
I don't like how you said all of them are because tail is kind of whack.
But like we won't get
need
into
that,
it. But everyone in Class A gets an arc where they shine.
Mm-hmm.
Even tail?
Everyone.
Even tail.
Wow.
Everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone. So yeah, dope is dope. Easy.
Cool. Kyle.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so glad I'm here. You guys fucked me, not putting me on JoJo. I hate you all. But if you guys didn't do My Hero, I was gonna fucking scream. I fucking love. Okay, this is the stupidest shit ever for me because I fucking love it, but I still just haven't like caught up to it. Like I've watched like 3 seasons, but I don't know where I'm at. So it's one of those things where I'm like, well, I gotta watch all 3 seasons again to catch up, and then.
Yeah.
But I've done that like twice, and then like I got distracted with something. But even then, even with how shit of a fan I am, I fucking love it. I just love how good it is. You know, the first 6 episodes are essentially all investment on making you care about Deku and the emotional thing. Like you don't realize that because like you watch average anime like Jujutsu Kaisen, love Jujutsu Kaisen. They give you like, I don't know, like 15 minutes to make you like really like care for him, but that's about it. After that, it's gonna move on to the whole like shtick of the whole scene thing, you know? Like they were like, oh yeah, I got a dad. He's old.
It was his grandpa. It was his
Yeah,
grandpa.
I got a
He's old as
grandpa.
fuck,
He's
dude.
old. I don't know. But that's gonna be just episode 1 shit. We're not gonna deal with that episode 2 and bring you down. My Hero is like, yeah, we're gonna make you fucking feel the emotional journey of Deku, like having to like even just getting the opportunity to him just like working hard to actually be able to like prove himself, to working hard just to be able, like even after that, he's still got to work hard just to get there.
Yeah.
You know?
Like you can't even ask him working hard or hardly working. Like you can't. You
You
can't.
can't go up to
Hardly working,
Deku
you're like-
and be like,
like,
if
really?
you got time to lean, you got time to clean, because he's never
Yeah, you
leaning,
can't.
dude. You can't say it to him.
Yeah. He goes to bed standing up. Okay.
That man's legs will be broken. He's still not leaning. You know.
That's
Oh,
right.
God.
He's
And,
arching his
like,
back. You know what I'm saying? He's
all I
up.
want to say in addition to that is a weird compliment to the show because I watched 8 episodes and then Monday told my gal I still got to watch the rest of the show, and she's like, we can watch it. And then so she watched it, and like the other half of the season is just dumb anime. Okay, there's not, it's not very emotional. It's just dumb anime. There's no other way to put it. But even with it being that way and her not getting any of that emotional journey, she had so much fun. She's like, it's just fun. It's just goofy. Like, I like it. I'm like, yeah.
It's goofy, but when it's serious, it's fucking intense.
Yeah.
Like, it's so cool. It switches it so well.
Yeah. And like when it gets serious and does those like mega fight scenes, they're so fucking
good, dude.
There's one shot where All Might punches him into the fucking ground. It does this aerial fucking flip.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the worst part is, compared to season 2, this isn't fucking anything. This is nothing.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Dope as dope.
Yeah, so for me, you know, like, I think the reason why I like it so much too, especially this first season, is the music. Like,
yeah,
they use like 2 songs.
Dude, but those songs are so good.
They fucking use like 3, and I'll be honest, I don't even like one of them. But the other 2, when they're used, I'm like, huh. Yeah.
The violin one, when everything was over and they're standing on the boat or whatever, dude, it's so fucking good.
But I think the rap one is just corny as heck. I think it's
goofy.
It's
goofy.
It's not nearly as hype, because they always play it in these like everything's coming together hype moments, you know. And
the montage,
like it's not
it's not number 1 from Bleach, you know. Because number 1 from Bleach is still top tier.
The only thing you need from Bleach is fucking. That's all I need in Bleach, dude. You play me that, I am hyped instantly, dude.
Oh, dude. Man, you're getting me bricked up right now.
Yeah,
dude.
That song is a fucking banger.
It really is.
But you say Run, like I can't even listen to that without tearing up.
Is that the violin one?
That's that plays like almost every fight. It plays when Deku runs towards Bakugo. It plays.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Give us some mouth music.
Like, it plays when All Might's fighting Nomu. It literally plays all the time.
Give me the mouth music. Because I'm pretty sure that's the violin one. I'm there? Yep, I'm there, dude. I'm All Might right now?
Yeah, dude.
It's a lot. I teared up just singing it, you know? I had to close my eyes about it.
I had a fucking, I swear to God. I fucking swear to God.
But yeah, and Cody, just tell me what you, just tell me.
Just fucking say it. Just fucking say
It's gonna get a dope for me, dog.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. This shit's dope as dope. Come on.
Thank God.
Okay, here's the thing, though. I do want to crush your soul. I think it is a dope as dope. I think the show is fucking amazing. I still like Jujutsu Kaisen season 1 better. But because I'm not like you guys, I don't know anything that happens in the future. So if I just went based off season 1's, I liked more characters in Jujutsu Kaisen than I do in My Hero. So I will say that.
But like, you gotta understand that the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen was like 25 episodes, right?
Good point. Very good point.
So like the second,
that's probably why I like them so much.
You have to look at the first 2 seasons to compare them to the first season, because there's just more.
I'll give you that.
But yeah,
I get it.
I get it.
I give it to you, but I still like JJK over MHA. Okay,
because I see Hot Guy and Bakugo.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing though. Like in the first season, so I watched this in dub because I've already seen it before in sub, and my kids really wanted to watch it. And by the way, huge approval from those kids. Of course, they watched the whole fucking thing with me, and they loved it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. I think Deku is kind of he
crybaby.
He cries so much.
Yeah.
And I get why. Like, you're right, that first thing when they told him that he's not going to get a quirk, and then All Might's like, you're going to. And he tells him you can be a hero. I'm just like...
Yeah.
is
not
good.
like a typical crybaby. Like,
No, he 100% is. You're absolutely wrong.
Like
He's not
anime,
Zenitsu, man.
Yeah, like he's not like the typical anime one where they're just gonna cry over every single time he's crying. It's for a big emotional reason. You know,
He's
not
literally
Kaladin just
Tanjiro.
going, "I'm just having a shit day because it's raining."
He's literally Tanjiro, Kyle.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like,
but he's not Zenitsu. Is what I'm
he's
trying
not
to say.
Zenitsu. He's not a comical crybaby fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
He cries about emotional stuff, but like it's.
But
every
everyone
time.
makes fun of him about it too. That makes it a little bit better.
Kinda. I think it sucks because I really loved Bakugo when I first seen him in the sub, and in the dub, dude has like mad small dick energy.
It takes a while for him to come into.
I didn't like Bakugo at all.
I got real turned off by him
season.
Completely because every time he bitched, he's like, "You're not." It was never for like a good reason, like just be mad. But it was always like, you know, you did something that I didn't like, and I'm like, come on, dude. Like, it's not even fun, mad. You're just literally being a little bitch about shit. So that was it. All Might is the best.
Yeah.
All Might's the best. All Might's the best.
Yeah.
Name a better one.
Eraserhead.
There.
No. All Might's better than
Eraserhead.
Eraserhead.
I fucking love Eraserhead.
Not even a question.
No.
Also, I wish I could watch dub, but like Bakugo's voice for sub. You know, like
Bakugo's voice in sub is so good.
It's so good. I want literally. I want just regular English voices, and then.
I didn't hear that at all. You
Exactly.
just
What?
You screamed so loud you broke the noise gate in Discord. You said.
But see, like that
Bakugo is literally frothing in the Japanese voice.
Yeah,
it's good.
Can't.
That's how I felt when I first watched Bleach. I watched it subbed, and I remember loving Renji's voice actor in subbed.
Yeah.
And then watching it again dubbed, it was extremely disheartening until like the Hueco Mundo art, and then I think he got a little bit better.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with Bakugo. I think every season he gets better.
Yeah.
Does Deku ever get better? Because his sub voice was absolute dog shit. I hated I think
I've
it
only
took me out of
watched
the
the
character.
first season subbed.
I mean, I don't know. I never minded it. Like even this time I watched it in sub.
And I watched it dubbed.
I've never watched it dubbed until now.
Oh, the
And
dub.
dub.
Yeah,
His dub voice is awful.
Yeah, Deku's dub voice is not good. At
I
all.
think
I was
they all.
surprised I didn't.
I think they
hate
all
his
get better.
voice.
They all get better because I do think that a lot of them, this was their first like big time role. So
Yeah,
I think
didn't
they.
get
I
you
mean, and
watching
and
for-
especially when you have fucking the legend, Christopher Sabat.
Yeah,
as
he was
All Might. Like,
great as
everyone
All
is going
Might.
to look fucking stupid
Yeah.
next to him.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's
like that's
he's
literally
great.
why I watched it. I was like, let me see who's doing the dub, and I'll pay it, and then I'll decide if I'm going sub or dub. And I saw Christopher Sabat, and I'm like,
I'm probably gonna go sub though after this season. I only watched it dub this time because I've already seen it sub, but
yeah.
I don't know. I like the voices better.
I love.
It is significantly better in my opinion, but it's still very watchable.
Yeah.
Dub.
I love Midoriya and Bakugo's voice acting. Like, and in the first season, like I totally understand the first season. It's really rough. Second season, I think it gets better. By the third season, they're fucking firing on all cylinders.
It's just so high. It's just so high. You know. It's just so
know, but they're
high. It's
kids.
just so.
I couldn't
know,
imagine
but it's so
doing. I couldn't imagine doing second season. Like, oh, there's so much screaming in the second season.
That's what I'm saying. But there's the screaming in the thing.
Yeah.
The
Bakugo,
second season,
dude. Bakugo saying "Teme," is good. Is so good.
Anger just sounds better in Japanese.
It
you know?
does, dude.
yeah.
It just sounds so guttural.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. What else did I want to say? Oh, a big thing too. Why this show is great. This is high. These are high school kids, right?
Yeah.
They fucking look like high school kids. I didn't want to fuck anybody besides Giant Bitch, but she's a adult.
Mount Lady.
You're gonna tell me that matter creating bitch.
Oh yeah, she had her whole titties out.
She looks.
She looks like a
literally-
senior
she popped-
that
she
failed a
popped
couple
on
times.
She popped on the screen and Dora was like, that's an adult. I'm like, why? I'm like, yeah.
You're right. Okay, that's the one though, because I feel like the bitch that can make people float. I'm like, that looks like a kid. Mm-hmm. I'm not instantly trying to come to that. Thank God, because I'm sick of being. I just feel like I should go to jail all the time, and I'm sick of it.
But see, then like what you taught me is that you go online. And then
you find the cosplayers,
grown women that are dressing like that.
Yeah. That's totally fine. But I'm saying in the show, she is drawn like a more childlike than adult-like.
Yeah.
So big props to them, because even the boys look more kid-like or teenager-like. It feels like I'm actually in a high school instead of watching High Rise Invasion and these fucking bitches saying they're in high school and they're fucking cheeked up, bent over a sink for some reason, looking like a milk bone, dude. And the whole final scene with All Might and Nomu and Deku jumping, dude, it was so. When he hits him in the stomach, dude. Yeah. I fucking lost it. I fucking stood up and Emil's watched. I'm like, did you see that shit? She's like, yeah, he punched him through the thing. I'm like, he punched him into fucking space, dude. I rewound. I'm like, watch the clouds.
It's crazy. We'll talk about it when we get there too. But it's crazy when he does that, how it cuts to everyone being like, holy shit. And it cuts to Midoriya. And like, I don't know, they spent enough time on it in the anime, but in the manga, it's like literally he's just like, that is the level of power that I will have someday,
Yeah.
And it's like, and then even All Might turns around and puts himself down. He's like,
fuck,
I could have done that in 5 punches back in the day. That took 300 now.
Yeah.
Like, insane, dude.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's really good. I'm excited to keep going on the journey and like the characters a lot more. Because right now I like them, but I'm not like hugely invested in anybody.
Yeah.
Even Fire Ice Guy, I'm like, you're fucking edgy.
Yeah,
he's annoying fucking baby.
Dude.
Don't talk about Stop talking.
I'm just saying.
This is the problem. This is why this is the biggest reason why I don't watch any new anime until I know that we're watching it for the podcast or not.
Yeah.
Because it sucks right now. Because there's so many things I want to like talk about, and I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
that's literally everyone watching like anything that we've done only season 1 of.
Yeah.
I'm sure every single fan is just like,
dude,
how dare you fucking say that? Just guy throwing up at work, just they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know.
There's some white kid in a basement with our pictures on his wall, and he's like polishing his AK-47. He's like, when they get to season 2, I swear to fucking God, dude.
You said polishing, but I was thinking of taking a whetstone to it, like fucking,
like fucking sharpening it.
Yeah, he's sharpening the bayonet on the end. He's fucking.
Right, yeah. Hell yeah, dude. He's a Civil War like reenactor,
Yeah.
Fucking getting that bayonet already. I loved this so much that I even started reading the manga. And dude, it scares me so much because every once in a while he'll be like, "Oh, I'm taking a week off because of like health reasons," and I'm like, "I swear to God, dude." I swear to God, you better be okay. Fucking take years off. Just rest, relax. Don't.
You got your hand in the sky.
Story,
take
dude.
my energy.
But yeah, it's great, man. All right, so for those of you that have never heard Overdose, because I'm the one that does it, because I'm best. I like to separate this into 3 different parts. I separate it into talking about the characters, and then I talk about the quick overview, big beats of each arc, and then go a little bit more in depth into the show. So we're going to talk about the characters first. Okay. Main character is Azuku Midoriya. His hero name, we find out, is Deku at this point, or he wants it to be his hero name. He's emotional, hero obsessed, and is a fanboy. He's also incredibly analytical and wants to be the #1 hero more than anything in the world. He starts quirkless and then inherits One for All, which grants him amazing strength at great personal bodily harm.
Great. He turned into a fucking spaghetti noodle.
Literally spaghettis himself about it, dude. He is literally mom spaghetti.
When he did it the first time and they showed his disgusting arm, I hated everything.
That's like that. Oh, if you, this is why I say season 2, because there's just so much of that.
Yeah.
Like strategical
arm shattering. Yeah. He's just falling through the air and you just see fucking. I'm like, Parts, don't move that way.
You're at the end of the season when he jumps and his legs instantly flop.
Yeah. He's not breaking his bones. He is turning them to dust.
Yeah.
Like, even if you break a bone, it's not waving like spaghetti. He's dusting his arm.
It'd be like if you had Superman's power, but a regular human's durability.
Yeah.
See, and this, I'm going to bring this back to what Justin said about Harry Potter, because that happens to Harry when he breaks his arm in the Quidditch thing.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And then the one stupid professor fixes it, and then it's all wobbly, and I was like, there it is.
And
Justin,
then
that was a deep cut. You fucking smart, dude.
And then Harry stands up and he's like, I fucking hate trans people. You're like, whoa. What are you doing, Harry?
Like, Chappelle might agree with you, but calm down,
let's
bro.
fucking bring it down, bud. You're in a book.
Also, are we gonna gloss over the intro?
No, I'm gonna go. We'll go into events
Did
later.
you not just?
All right.
Yeah, did you not listen to what he said, Kyle?
What he said?
No.
All right, so that's Midoriya. Next person is Katsuki Bakugo. He's hot-headed, arrogant, and violent. But he's also a combat genius and wants to also be the #1 hero. His quirk is Explosion, where his hands secrete nitroglycerin, which he uses to create explosions.
Love that.
All right, can I start?
Go ahead.
Can I just say my favorite part of Bakugo is that he's got it to back it up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, average like fucking show like this, you make the bully like fucking, oh yeah, he's the bully, but he sucks, you know, or he's just, you know, fucking none of that. They have multiple times in this show where they're like, damn it, he's a jerk, but
he does it.
Damn it, that was cool as hell.
Yeah, that's what makes it worse when he's like, when Midoriya gets ahead of him, and he's like, fucking. I'm just like, you get angry and it motivates you, not you be a little fucking baby about it.
I mean, that's what it is.
That's what fucking happened. We'll talk about it, but that's what fucking happened.
That's what I fucking love about him. He's literally throwing a like a fit and going, I'm gonna get so much fucking better over this. You fucking suck.
Rather than fucking Vegeta, who just fucking cries about it.
Vegeta literally is like,
hold on, motherfucker, dude.
So hang on.
That's what I was gonna
You
compare
don't like
it
when
to.
Bakugo does it, but you like
because
it when Vegeta does it.
No, that's what I was trying to say. Bakugo just complains about it and gets all pouty and has small dick energy.
No, time out. Listen.
All right.
Vegeta multiple times. Vegeta multiple times has been like, I'm fucking worthless, dude. I'm gonna fucking kill myself right now.
Yeah.
Bakugo's like,
I don't think Bakugo could give up.
No, it's not in him.
I think he
just
turned himself into a bomb first.
I wish I could remember the shit he said, but I just remember listening to him complain about it, and it was just, really just annoying.
After the training exercise, yes, he's very broken. But like, and then Midoriya catches him outside, and then we get like, to me, that's when you first see Bakugo's actual personality.
Yeah, when he's like, I'm gonna get better. Like, you're not beating me again.
He's
that
like, because
fine,
his whole life, he was literally just like sucked off by every single person. Oh, you're so cool. All these kids like him. Oh, he's got this dope ass quirk. Oh, he's super fucking powerful. His best friend doesn't have quirks. Like, fuck that guy. He's fucking useless. Yeah. I'm the best, so I'm gonna be the best. And then he's this big fish in a little pond, goes to UA, realizes that he's just another fish.
But also, like, he's still, like, in terms of all the other people, though, he has probably like the highest degree of control and familiarity with his quirk compared to like fucking everyone else. Like that just shows how much like he wanted to be the best, but also he was legit practicing. He couldn't have possibly done that fucking like that jump burst flip move. He couldn't have done that. He couldn't have just came up with that, you know?
Yeah. Like literally the way that he like he could just rush people and just fucking blow them up. But even when he has his gear that he like has built for himself, he's like, I obviously know that my explosions are not a long distance thing. So I'm going to have my suit have something that will help me. Where I don't even think any of the other characters even considered to put things in their outfit besides maybe Momo, of like, this is how it can augment my power and like make up for my shortcomings. He's just a combat genius, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know why.
He's literally a perfect combination of Goku and Vegeta.
Shut up.
He's just smart. No.
I know
and yeah,
why.
Vegeta will fucking cry, but he'll go Super Saiyan about it, okay? So there you go.
That's fine. I know why. I know what did it. It's when Midoriya saved him, and like that made him upset. That's real bitch shit.
Yeah, but it was mainly because like he's trying to be the first. He's trying to get into the fucking school.
I get it.
No, he's talking about when he's a kid.
Still a bitch.
Because
not even the kid. The kid part, that's just kid shit. Whatever. I mean, he's still a bitch, but whatever. Yeah. But when he's literally dying and Midoriya comes up and he's like, get away from me. I'm like, dude, that's just fucking, it's so annoying. And at that moment, I was like, I wish you would die. Because you're a fucking idiot.
Like, dude, he had that fucking sludge monster on the ropes, dude. He didn't fucking need
He fucking had him, dude.
Yeah. When he was saying, like, when that was happening, I'm like, let him fucking die. I wish he would die. I would be okay with this piece of shit, garbage human cocksucker just dying forever.
Yeah, right.
And
that's just how I always felt about Vegeta, dude. He's such a fucking bitch, dude.
Like, you know, like when Vegeta was dying when Frieza killed him, and Vegeta tells Goku his whole Saiyan heritage story, and it's like, just fucking die, and Goku's even like, yo, just rest, you don't gotta talk so much, just die. But wait, Kakarot, there's more. And he's like, God, fuck, dude, I'm not paying attention.
I gotta go find other people to befriend or fight. Like, I don't know what you're doing. We already did it.
I'm sure Vegeta doesn't even like Bulma. He was just like, I'm gonna fuck your fucking friend. And Goku's like,
this was your first friend? I am opening her up.
Yeah, dude. Now I impregnated her.
I'm cracking that bitch open, and I'm naming her kids after underwear, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah. Fuck. Next character we're gonna talk about is All Might. The symbol of peace across the world that always saves people with a smile on his face. He's strong-willed, reckless, and passionate. And his quirk is one for all, which grants him amazing strength.
Are we gonna get a Delaware smash from one of you guys?
Oh, what?
Delaware smash it!
Yeah, dude.
That's good, dude. It's good.
That was more like a Deku one. I can't get that deep.
Delaware smash, ain't that Deku? I thought All Might did a Detroit smash.
Oh, he's got multiple. He does it
one for every state.
He just fucking smashes states, huh?
Dude, I can't wait for him to drop a Wisconsin smash.
Fucking just inebriates.
For some reason, I'm thinking it's a headbutt. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking about. Like,
what would be an Illinois smash? He just pulls out a bunch of guns.
He just taxes you. You
he punches and guns come out of his fists and he shoots the shit out of everybody.
I'd love that.
Yeah, dude, he's fucking, he's great, and I enjoy so much the duality of his character. Like his personality even changes between his forms, you know, and I just love that so much, because when we see him in the first episode and he's in his like powered down form, he's like depressed. Essentially, he's just fucking like, I just do this because I have to, and I don't do this. Like, find a better life for yourself. And And I just love him, dude.
I enjoy that the show kind of skirts around a little bit that he's sort of made this problem for himself.
Yeah.
Because like he made himself a target and he does do good, but because of that, it creates a new level. It's like the Batman problem, you know?
Right.
But like also like there's times where they're like, just stop. Like that's all you got to do. And he's like, we need one that is me. And he's like, the nurse is like, but maybe not.
But what if not? Then what?
Yeah.
Also, his existence alone is just a deterrent for crime.
Yeah.
Crime decreased significantly just because of his existence.
Yeah, dude, it's the Superman thing. Like,
Yeah.
I can't imagine wanting even to steal a purse.
Right. Especially
It's
Metropolis. In his backyard, dude.
Yeah, dude. Literally, someone could just be like, Superman. Like, they don't even gotta yell it. They go, Superman.
They're like, hey, Soups.
Soup's on.
Soups on, dude.
You don't even know what happens. There's a red blur. You're in a prison. Your pants are down. You don't know why.
Yeah.
Soups on, dude. Hey, Soups. Big punches, big fights. Let's go. Big muscles, big fights.
Oh, yeah, dude. Next character is Ochako Uraraka. And she's just a nice lady.
This one.
Yeah. Yeah. She's just a nice lady. Her quirk is zero gravity. She can stop the gravitational pull of anything she touches. But if she does too much, she pukes.
She pukes. And it's like rainbows.
Yeah.
Very
I
bright.
think that was just... Wasn't that just
creative licensing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like the water? Is that like the
the
water in Demon
animation
Slayer?
Of Barf is
Gotcha.
copyrighted. So they can't use it. But yeah, she's just a nice lady. That's all we get this season from her. You know? Next person's Tenya Ida. He's just an overactive, overachiever, blunt guy. You know, he's just extra as fuck.
He smokes weed? A blunt guy?
I love it, dude.
Blunt guy, yep.
He's a weed smoker?
Very paranoid all the time.
Yeah, he definitely. That's what the smoke coming out of his legs is.
Right.
Oh, okay.
He gets high off that shit, dude. Could you imagine? Like he smokes weed, takes a puff, and that's the smoke that comes out of his legs.
That's how he runs fast. He's just high all the time, dude.
All the fucking time.
I would love
dude.
that.
And they're
But
like, you
his
can't
reaction
smoke
time is
weed
altered
in high school.
Right,
He's
but his
like-
reaction time is altered because he's smoking so much.
That's why it took him forever to get out of the fucking that fucking place they were in.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta get out quick, and he's like,
hold up.
which way do I run? Is it this way?
I don't know what it is about his quirk, but it makes me uncomfortable looking at it all the time.
Yeah.
I don't like looking at his calves. I don't. Yeah. In some part of my brain, just hates the like. It tries to do the physics of like. Mm-hmm. Like I try to think about how I would run if my calves had jets in them, and I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I'd fall immediately. Like even if I train myself, I still have fucking jet legs, dude. You can't fucking do it.
He's got a like. We'll see it later. I don't think we see it here, but like the man is built because he has to be.
Yeah.
Like his upper body needs to be strong enough to like keep him vertical while he's running.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, this is one of the characters I thought I wouldn't like, and I ended up liking him a lot.
No, dude's awesome.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Literally,
I just like the guy.
Literally, the next arc, you're gonna fall in love with him.
I already love him. I already love him.
No, you're gonna love him, dude.
You're gonna
I'm
love
gonna
him.
fucking suck his toes.
Then the arc after.
Yeah.
I like the guy, right? Who seems all like, you know, by the book, right? Yeah. Like he's about, but then he's about the people. You know what I'm saying? Like if he sees it, he's like, that's my guy. Yeah. I'm like, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
I thought you were a bootlicker. Turns out you're like a dude licker.
Yeah.
I want to lick your boots, dude.
Yeah, dude. Let me suck the jet off the back of your leg.
Suck that tailpipe.
You're looking like more of a teacher than a student, bud.
Yikes.
And I'm sucking your jets.
Let me clean the grooves on the bottom.
Let me fucking put my mouth on your exhaust pipe.
Boys.
Let me inhale your fumes, dude.
Still a kid. You could talk about his older brother like that because he's an adult, but still a kid.
Who's talking about a boot, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Talking about somebody with engines for cats.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking. I'm talking about sucking exhaust fumes,
That's
bud.
not me. I'm sorry. I thought I didn't know we were talking about Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
I get it.
Let's calm down, dude.
Tenya Eater's quirk is engine. He's got to go fast. That's it.
He's Sonic.
That's it.
Next person is Shota
He's not even
Izawa.
that fast.
Fast.
Like in season 1, he's not that fast.
Oh no. Yeah. When he leaves the USJ and it takes him that long to come back. I'm like, what the fuck happened, dude?
Yeah, I was sitting there like, go.
Next person is Shota Izawa, who is Eraserhead. He's the anti-hero teacher, basically Kakashi.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Everything you want.
Everything you want in the teacher character who's also a badass, but also like gives you a little bit of fear boner. His quirk is erase. He can stop someone's quirk by just looking at them, and he also got this dope ass capture scarf.
Mm-hmm.
That's not his quirk. He just learned how to use that thing.
Yep.
Dude, he's hard as fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And
Yeah,
he's
dude.
high all the time.
And he's
fucking
so high, dude.
Loaded, bro.
He is so fucking
He showed
savage.
up first day of class in a fucking cocoon sleeping bag, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like,
That
listen,
dude.
I definitely
Sounds
thought
like-
about giving Kyle this name because I was like, he sleeps all the
That's all-
time.
that's
He's
what I'm
probably
saying. That's what I'm saying.
looking around all the time because he got those goggles on. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And
He's
I
big
don't know.
vibes.
Yeah.
he showed up to class first day and he's like, I haven't done wax in a while, guys, so I just gotta sleep this first day.
I done fucked
Kyle,
up.
had
Kyle,
some
imagine
shattered-
the power you would have if you had that quirk, dude. You could look at,
You
two
could look
different
at
people.
so many
Yeah.
different people, dude.
Yeah, I would be able to fucking lock down so much shit, dude.
Yeah, you would be twice as efficient as him.
Dude, when he had like all his fucking body broken and that thing was holding up his head and he like looked over and stole dude's power before he could grab his face,
Yeah, he still did it.
he
Like,
still fucking did it. That's
Are you
hard.
kidding me?
The coolest.
I've had a headache bad enough where I couldn't fucking do anything. This guy didn't have any part of his body. He's still like, huh?
It's awesome to me how much everybody put him over. Like in that fight, everyone's like, "Yeah, you're not built for this group fight," and he's
Yeah.
like, "Dude, fuck."
You know
I
what a
swear to God,
scarf
dude.
can do, dude?
And even Shigaraki constantly is like, "You're just so fucking cool, dude."
Yeah.
Like, how cool you gotta be for literally your enemy to tell you like 3 different times you're so fucking
He's
cool.
like, damn it, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're shit at group fighting because you can only lock down one person at a time. He's like, you forgot about these hands, dude.
Dude,
Are you fucking
his hands
kidding?
are rated E, my guy.
Yeah, and my scarf is rated double E.
Dude.
What do you think I do when I fucking sneak up on a person? You
Yeah.
think I just fucking look at him? Nah. Nah.
I'm
Put
being
hands
throwing
on the
honest.
motherfucker, dude. And even the one dude's like, "You can't erase my quirk," and he's like, "Yeah, I can't. I could erase your face, dude."
Erase your fucking life, bud.
Yeah.
All right, we didn't get a lot of these next couple of characters, but we did get some about them. Momo Yaoyorozu. She's the girl.
Matter trader.
Yeah.
This one.
She's smart, polished, and knows what she's doing. She's a clever girl. Her quirk is create. She can create any non-living thing with her body, but she needs to know what it's made of. Like to like the molecule.
She's just got like a 3D printer quirk.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And she's smart. She's got to be because you got to know shit
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
shit. Because she makes shit.
Mm-hmm.
She poops. Next person.
She poops.
Next person is Shoto Todoroki. Calm, cool, calculated, just the edgelord of the group, you know?
Yeah. Anything that's half fire, half ice is the edgiest thing, and I automatically hate it.
Yeah. He's heat with ice and has insane precision with the ice.
I've had to have watched
Yeah.
some of the second season because I remember he hates his dad and he doesn't ever use his firepower, right?
Yeah.
And that, okay,
Spoilers.
I've definitely seen some of the second season then.
That's why initially when you see him, he has his fire half like covered in ice.
Yeah.
I think
yeah,
they dropped it because like that looks like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Sui Asui. Frog. Just frog.
Yeah. It's just frog.
Just frog.
Just frog.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty cool though. Like pretty calm-headed, like cool-headed. She's also very analytical. We see a lot of that here when she's talking to Mineta and Midoriya in the ship area. Kind of interesting. I like her. I think she's cool. First I was like, man, fucking stupid ass frog thing, but I was like, this is kind of cool.
Yeah. After a while, you're like,
Next person.
No.
Fuck you, Cody. Next person is Mineta. He's horny, whiny, and has sticky balls.
I don't know why they made the dude who looks like he's 8 the horniest one. I hate it.
Yeah.
Because being horny is a kid's game.
And they gave him the power sticky balls, dude. What's going on? They're like, listen, we'll make them all look like kids, but we don't care. We're Japan, and he has sticky balls, and he's grabbing tits. All right?
Yeah. I don't like this. Like, this is the character I like the least currently.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. And then the villains that we meet are Tomura Shigaraki, the guy with the hands all over his body. He is childish, angsty, but also a big brain villain. And his quirk is Decay Touch.
Yeah.
Probably one of the coolest villain designs.
Easily, dude.
Yeah.
Easily.
I don't even know how you come up with that. Like, how do you fucking go, all right, we need to fucking have a bad guy and make him scary. All right, how about
we should give him hands. You're like, he already
how
has hands. No.
How about just that hand on his face? You're like, I don't get it. You're like, because you can't fucking do the face grab thing. He's not
Yeah.
And
like another pair of hands just choking himself out. You're like,
just choking. He just is fucking just trying to
and
jerk
then he
off
just
all
like
the time.
scratches the shit out of his neck when he's angry, dude.
Also, let's put a couple hands on the back of his head and hook up some Bane tubes to him. I don't fucking know, dude.
What are those? I don't know.
They're awesome.
So never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. That's him. He's cool. I don't know. Shigaraki he's such a good villain because he's legitimately terrifying, but like he says shit in a way that you're like, oh yeah, no, I get that, but then immediately gets torn down by All Might, you know?
Yeah.
Like his whole contemplation of violence, great, and then All Might's like, you just saying that shit. You know,
Almost like I will fucking Illinois smash you into the. Okay, dude.
But it's also so great that he's just like, "Hey, you're right. You got me there."
He's like, no,
yeah,
you will.
I do like this shit. This shit
like,
does get me going. You know,
you're gonna dust all my bones at once.
Yeah. Next villain that we meet is Nomu. Doesn't really have a brain, but his quirks are shock absorption, regeneration, and super strength. Super strength's not really a quirk. His body is just strong.
I don't know why I'm so scared of him, but I am.
He's terrifying.
Because his brain is on the outside of his body and he has your eyes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
It's really creepy. It's really fucking creepy.
Brain on outside of face, scary. And he has a bird beak. I don't get it, dude.
Fucking bird brain, dude.
There's something like that looks like in like fucking Beetlejuice.
Yeah, or like like a
Monster
Tim
that
Burton
looks like that,
fucking
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Beetlejuice. Yeah, that's Nomu. Next person is Kurogiri. He's also edgy as fuck. He's the warp gate guy.
Dude, he's so fucking.
His character design's pretty dope.
Oh my god! Oh, and I can't. Can he? Huh? Fuck this shit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. It's good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and those are the main characters that we meet in this season. That's it. All right, next part is a quick overview. So I'm gonna go over the big story beats, you know, because if you don't want to hear us go into details, you could just skip it, you know. What?
Is there intro?
This is intro. We just talked about characters. So the reason I organize it like this is so when I talk about the characters, you're like, oh yeah, that's the guy that they talked about. I'm fucking smart, dude.
You're so smart.
So smart, dude.
All Might saves Midoriya and Bakugo from a sludge monster after watching a quirkless Midoriya rush in to save Bakugo. All Might then trains Midoriya physically to inherit One for All and join UA High. Midoriya inherits One for All and passes the entrance exam for UA High by destroying his legs and right arm. Midoriya then learns to use his fingers to channel One for All, so he isn't a one-shot wonder.
Midoriya then he can do it in 4 shots.
Yeah, he's got more. He's got fingers. That
he's just basically spirit gunning it.
Why doesn't it destroy his thumb?
It does.
So then, how is he gonna do it more?
Yeah, like you're doing right now.
Like that?
Yep.
He's like,
spoilers.
He's just Spider-Man people.
You spoilers.
Spoilers. I can't spoil, but I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. But we can. Midoriya tries to explain his new power to Bakugo after beating him in a training exercise. And then the League of Villains, led by Tomura Shigaraki, invade UA High to kill All Might, but ultimately fail. And that's it. That's all that really happens in this season.
Yeah, not a lot happens, but a lot of character
development.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, 6 episodes just for Deku, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Detailed events. So normally what I try to do here is I try to write like a bullet point or 2 for each episode. Right? I think I got 4 bullet points per episode because I just fucking love this shit. Dude.
So is that okay? I get confused. This is like the time, right?
This is
okay.
This is the time.
Okay.
This is the time.
This is the time. Because we had it at one point where Harris was doing like the overarching plot. He's like, yeah, and then there's this arc that happens. We were doing it with Attack on Titan, and I just unloaded everything that I had in my brain while he was going. I'm like, you missed this and this, and he's like, well, I gotta do it.
I got like, because like if people don't want to listen to all of it, they just want to know what happens, right? Or if you want to like clip out, like this is what happens in the first season or whatever. There it is, done.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I just didn't
know
before.
We can get into it, you know.
And then Harris was like, "All right, now I'm gonna do a plot like beat by beat." I'm like, "We just talked for like an hour and a half about that."
No,
like what I just did, right? Was like when you go to the bathroom and get the quick nut out. This is grind on me.
This is the foreplay and sex.
Yes.
So it's gonna last about 2.5 minutes, baby. Let's go, dude.
Just a little bit longer.
7 thrusts, dude.
You might have to sneak a nut, right, and like eat them out a little bit, and then like sneak it out, and then wait until you've reloaded, and then go again. You know.
Stop.
Yeah,
it.
if you eat your your quick nut, right?
Then they don't know.
Then they don't know, and you can just like reload it right there. It just pops right back in the chamber.
So what I like to do, right, is I'll get the quick one out after like I've put it in for a little bit, and I'll just rub it inside my asshole, and then it's time to go. You know,
it just cycles. It just cycles.
It just recycles. It just gets back in. It just works its way back in there, dude.
Yeah. You're just like,
it's like rotating tires.
Yup. There it is.
That's what it. That's.
I was waiting.
Look, we've had nothing gross this whole episode. We have something, dude.
I was like, is this the anime trap house, or we're just talking about anime right now? This is kind of lame, dude.
There's nothing trap about this. Oh yeah, reloading balls with your own sperm.
Reloading our own semen back into our asshole so we could come again.
Got it. That's the bumper. Detailed events. Okay, Azuku Midoriya grew up idolizing heroes, especially All Might, and is told he won't have a quirk. I hate this, dude.
It was so sad, dude.
When his mom is shaking him in the chair, dude. Yeah. He's just staring off, and he's like has this stupid fucking smile on.
It's a lot.
And then the mom starts crying because she knows he's broken.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
It is very heavy, dude. I was like, dude, what is this first episode? Why are you doing this to me, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they do this whole explanation about the pinky toe thing.
Yeah. Really weird.
Yeah.
Like,
it's good though. Like, it's decent world building. Like, I felt it, right? And I even like how they're like, just quirks just showed up. There's a baby that started glowing, and then all of a sudden, 80% of the world people have quirks.
I like the dramatic. I like the dramatic reasoning. Like, just one glowing baby. Everyone's like, "What the fuck? My kid's glowing." You're like, "What the fuck? My kid's shooting water."
In ancient China, they used to hang by their pinky toes, giving them an extra joint.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Never mind, dude. Baki is as good as this.
Same thing,
Midoriya is best friends with Bakugo, but is constantly bullied by him. Yeah, they start with this, right? Like this is how the first episode starts, where Midoriya's like, all men are not created equally, and just gets fucking wailed on by Bakugo. And I was like,
Yep.
man, this show just coming in heavy with the heat right now, dude.
Mm-hmm.
On a walk home, Midoriya is saved by All Might from the sludge monster and finds out that All Might is extremely weakened. Yeah, that was crazy. I think there's a lot of other media out there that's really instilled it in me that like the main character might not be the main character, you know? And so I was thinking he was going to die right now, you know?
Yeah.
Damn, they just going...
That injury was nasty, dude.
Yeah. Like they just fucking... Like, and the guy is just like, oh, just let me in your body. And I was like, ah.
Yeah, and it was just going in, dude.
Yeah, dude. I've seen that before.
And then All Might's...
I normally have to Google this shit.
Yeah. Give it to me.
And then All Might's fucking whole fucking stomach. He's like, my stomach is gone. I like respiratory system don't work
he
no
said
more.
I lost half of my respiratory organs and my whole stomach. Not
He just kept saying things. I'm like, you can't
You can't
need
live
some of that.
without that
See?
stuff.
And
But
it's like that's the thing is like they try to keep this in like realistic stuff, but then you're told right away the main good guy doesn't have a stomach, and you're like, what are you doing right now?
He's just gonna, All Might's just gonna be like, I just realized I haven't breathed in 5 years.
It's like one of the right, that thing where you think about like breathing, and then all of a sudden you're like, I can't breathe. I don't know how to breathe. I'm thinking about it. It's a problem. Hate it, dude. Yeah, and Midoriya asks All Might if he could be a hero even if he doesn't have a quirk. Fucking this is one of the criticisms that I personally have about the first season. They do a good job of developing situations emotionally, but like when you really sit down and think about it, like half of these episodes are flashbacks, you know? It's crazy how much flashbacks they have. Like any little thing happens to Deku, flashback. Any little thing, flashback. And you're like, my God, dude, I know. And you're hitting me because the music and the way that you've edited this is really good. But like, fuck, just let the thing happen a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, but I feel like it's not as egregious as a lot of other anime.
Yeah, I mean, we're not getting whole ass episodes of flashbacks.
Yeah, and we're not getting like flashback of shit we just seen. Like we're getting flashback of like character shit that builds.
I mean, like there were
upon
certain
itself.
scenes that definitely got flashback multiple times. Like the scene where like Izuku is like getting held by his mother when she tells him like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
We've seen that like 8 times this whole season.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Which is
Still
fine.
good. Yeah, like
Nope,
because
garbage.
they use it as an emotional thing, but that's the only thing where I'm like, I understand.
Yeah.
Where people would be like, it's kind of egregious, you know? Like in 13 episodes, you flash back to the first episode every episode, you know? Come on,
The fuck is this, Naruto?
grow up.
Grow
get
up,
it.
dude.
He's sad.
He said.
He's not sad anymore. We get it.
That's it. All Might tells Midoriya he can't be a hero without a quirk because villain work is very dangerous. And then All Might just kind of breaks down and says, yeah, I gotta be a symbol of peace, but you know, I'm fucking falling apart. I could only be a hero for 3 hours, you know?
Yeah. So you can't be a hero. Just
Go
become
be a cop or something, you know? Like just beat on people for no reason, you know? Like,
Yeah, dude, this was fucked up because you know, fucking Deku, all he's ever wanted was to be a fucking
You know,
hero.
like the thing is, okay, in the media, right? Like in this form of anime, you're let down in that moment because you're supposed to hear the anime protect. You could do anything, fucking, you know.
Yeah.
But in the world, and from his perspective, he's like, yeah, you'll fucking die, dude.
right.
Right.
There's a guy, his face is covered with a hand. I don't know how he sees.
That slime thing almost went into your body and fucking killed you, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
You're gonna have
I'm not gonna-
trauma for the rest of your life. Kinks will develop. I promise you.
I put that thing in a fucking jar, dude.
You
And you
literally
couldn't
will
do
not be
anything
able
to it.
bust unless you're like suffocated, dude.
Yeah.
You will have to be waterboarded, okay?
Like, I'm a public figure. I can't tell you, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then tomorrow you're on the fucking news and you're like,
Right.
you're dead.
Yeah.
And everyone finds out, I fucking told you to go fight
Yeah.
that shit.
They're gonna
Right.
read your
It's
journals
not
like
me, okay?
All Might said that I could do anything. And now I'm prosecuted.
Right.
I'm the symbol of hope, you stupid bitch.
Right.
You don't have any.
Like I do think about like this in terms of like the Incredibles, right? Where Mr. Incredible and Syndrome. It's the same thing, right? Syndrome's like, hey, I want to be a hero. He's like, "Fuck, go home, dude. You're not a hero. But one becomes, a hero and one.
Not hero.
Yeah, so this show's basically The Incredibles.
It's basically the Incredibles.
Just the Incredibles, dude.
Like if Harry Potter went to a school of incredible.
Right.
Sky
Sky High.
Just a fat mom donk.
Yeah,
You guys remember Sky High? Because it's like,
Dude,
this
Sky
show is
High?
amazing.
I fucking love Sky
I
High.
love Sky
I don't know
High.
what Sky
That's
High
one of my.
is.
Oh, Kyle, you gotta
It's-
find it, dude.
It's so good.
It's
dude.
got
Oh, I fucking love it.
it's
I
got
forgot about that movie.
Kurt Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's other people.
who the
Elizabeth Winstead.
Okay.
Mary
Elizabeth
Elizabeth
played
Winstead.
something Panabaker. Something.
Yeah, Danielle Panabaker.
Her.
It's
Great
It's a good
movie.
one. It's a Disney movie, but it's legit. It's
Mhm.
legit.
Okay.
The sludge monster escapes All Might and captures Bakugo in the alley where no other heroes can really get to him. Midoriya watches. So Midoriya is all depressed and watches and goes subconsciously to where Bakugo is being attacked and rushes in to save Bakugo, which inspires All Might to jump into action despite being weakened. And this is the first time we hear you say run. And this whole scene, like, of him running and literally, like, he's standing there holding his mouth and he's like, it's my fault. I did this. Like, I caused a sludge monster to escape and I am just standing here and someone will save him. Someone's got to save him. And then he just starts running and he's running. And he's like, what am I doing? I don't know. And then throws shit. And then All Might get fucking hyped up.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. I'm gonna fucking cry, dude. I can't.
Crumb.
Oh,
It's so
Oh,
good.
dude.
And then like the whole time Deku's running to the monster, he's like, you hear his like inner monologue and he's
Yeah.
like fucking just saying like, I don't know what I'm doing. That thing almost throat fucked me to death earlier, and I'm just going back to it.
Right. I still remember I can.
and again, like he does a good job of putting Bakugo over again too, because he's like, damn, dude, that kid's been in there for like an hour. I was in there for like 10 seconds and felt like that was it for me.
Yeah.
Or however long Bakugo was in there. And then he starts clawing at Bakugo, right, to get the sludge monster off of him. And he's like, I couldn't just watch you die.
And this is where Bakugo, fucking little bitch boy, fucking.
I mean, he screams.
Bakugo screams toxic masculinity, where he's just like, "Fucking let me."
Fucking dude, let it happen, bro.
I wanna die, dude.
Now you're back on. You're confused now.
And
No.
and yeah, All Might sees this and jumps in and then says some shit. He's like, I really am useless, you know? Like I didn't live up to the ideal that I told you that I should be living up to. And then fucking punches the sludge monster away so hard that it rains.
Yeah. Yeah. And they literally say that. They say, oh, he punched so hard, he made it rain. What?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Can you imagine All Might doing some fucking I can't remember the name of the show, the superhero show, and just punching a regular person and there's just blood fucking falling from the sky.
Yeah.
He
I just like
made it
imagining All Might
rain.
as a weatherman. Like, oh, it's gonna rain today.
We're
And
like,
people
it's
are around
sunny,
there
and he
like,
punches.
It is. And he's like, yeah, is it? Yeah, is it?
Yeah, in another life, All Might's a weatherman, right?
It's
Hell
like
yeah.
the Hughes thing. You're like,
it's a bad day for rain.
Yeah. He just fucking uppercuts the sky about it. Fuck, man.
Or he's
Dude,
like, it's gonna be a sunny day. And you're like, there's a big storm. He's like, it's gonna be a sunny day.
Sunny fucking day, dude. Sunny fucking day, dude. It's shit like this. It seems like this that you watch, and then you're like, fuck, that was dope. And then you think of the people who are like, oh, anime's fucking garbage, Anime's that fucking dumb garbage shit. I know so many people like that, but then they'll go watch fucking every Pixar movie or, I'm like, what do you, like, if you like that shit, why would
something, like bad? You should have said something bad that they watch.
They only watch bad shit. You guys know who I'm talking about.
Okay, well, you just said Pixar movies, and Pixar movies are not bad.
Not bad, but I'm saying, like, if you like
They
Pixar,
have an emotional connection to Pixar movies and then turn around and say anime bad.
Yeah.
That's what Cody said.
Yeah. How about
That's
you
what I'm
articulate that, Cody?
Whatever, dude. Fuck Toy Story, all right? Fuck Buzz Lightyear movie coming out. Fucking garbage ass, booty ass shit. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Fuck the Mario movie.
That's right, dude.
Yeah, so after this happened, Bakugo berates Midoriya for saving him and says, I don't owe you shit. And then All Might appears and says, sorry, bro. I fucking lied to you. You too can be a hero.
You're a fucking hero, dude. I swear to God.
I can't, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's so much because he stands there and says, like, I literally told you this thing, but then I watched you rush in there. And it reminded me that, like, everyone I've talked, or any great hero has that moment where their body just moves without thinking. Mm-hmm. And then he, like, holds his heart, and I'm like, oh!
Yeah, and it just keeps coming,
It just keeps going, and he's like, I remember what my mom said, and he's like, that's not what I need to hear, and then...
Yeah, dude. I can't.
It is heavy. My eyes watered up. I didn't cry, but my eyes did water up. I'm like, this is fucking great, dude.
I threatened Dora. I was like, if you fucking watch it, because we're going to watch season 2. I'm like, if you watch the first episodes and don't think about crying.
You don't actually have to do
We're
it,
not talking.
but I need you to
just
think
need to
about it.
it.
Yes.
So I did have this conversation with a couple of friends that every guy that I know that watches this scene, like, tears up or gets very emotional, but most girls do not. And I don't know why that is. And it was a small group, right? So it's not like a scientific study or anything. It was like out of like 20 guys, and I think it was like 15 girls or something like that. And all the girls were like,
"You know what it is? It's because." I can't.
Because guys are just more in touch with their emotions, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
Sure.
No, but I do think there's something like, I can't believe I'm gonna say this shit.
You
There's
know
something
what
to
is?
like the male
It's-
fantasy, right? Of like,
Yeah.
I just want someone to tell me that I could be this thing.
Yeah,
That I
I just
could
want
be.
somebody to just compliment me one time.
Yeah,
in
just
my
say
life.
one good thing about me.
Give
you
me
know?
something nice.
I've literally been told by doctors I'm overweight and I won't live past 60. Like, just fucking tell me I'll make it to 61. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, dude, 62. You got it.
You fucking got it, dude. And the doctor's crying and fist pumping the air.
62, man. 62.
He claps as you walk out of the office. That's all I want, dude. This one time.
What? You know? No, dude, but dude, and I always tell people, just watch the first 2 episodes of the first season. If you're not invested, stop. If you can look me in the face after watching the first 2 episodes and be like, it wasn't it for me. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
know
clearly,
what to tell
like,
you.
that's the show to me. Like, the fights are cool and all. I like them. But this is the show. Because because the problem I have, the end of the first season doesn't do both at the same time. Second season does both at the same time. All the time.
Yeah.
The show fucking nails it all the time. And but like, that's the show. Because you can get decent to pretty good fight animations in plenty of other shows. But if that didn't do it for you, why fucking watch? Why?
Right. All right. All Might tells Midoriya he can inherit his power one for all, but he has to train his body first by cleaning up a whole beach, or part of a beach. He's like, if I give you my power right now, your limbs will literally burst off of your body.
Yeah.
You're fucking
You'll
dog water,
explode.
my guy. You talking about being a hero? Well, fucking hit the gym, bro.
Yeah. I love the first day of training too. Like Midoriya's trying to fucking pull that fridge. He's like, look at this bitch. And he just starts taking pictures of him.
He's like, I'm only like 560 pounds. Like, come on, dude, grow up.
All Might's like, have you ever seen Baki? If I give you all my power, you're literally gonna Oliver out of the prison. Okay?
Yeah.
Your body will just start to fucking expand and you'll die.
Your body will expand out of your body, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
You'll have so much body per body. You don't even understand.
Your muscle will just consume the rest of you. And you'll die.
Midoriya has 10 months to prepare to inherit.
I just want to like think about him like not fucking exercising, and All Might not think about it. I was like, here's my hair. He like takes a bite and just like that's it.
just explodes.
It's
Like, you
always
put
people
something in a
eating
microwave
shit
too
too.
quick.
Like hair, fucking fingers. Like, why? What are we doing?
I mean, it didn't have to be hair. Could have been cum.
Come. Yeah.
It
there
could
we
have
go.
been
DNA.
It could have been literally
Very
you know, he
specific
was
about
sitting there
DNA.
going like, what should I fucking give him?
So like you're saying
I
if
can't
somebody
spit in a kid's mouth, you know?
It's either fluid or my hair.
Yeah.
So if Nomu came up and just took a bite out of him, like he would just become
There's
another scene
They-
where
I
he's
think
like,
they
you
say-
swallow
they
They
explain
right?
they explain it later that there has to be
It's like a willing
desire.
Yeah.
to
Okay.
pass it on. Yeah.
he consent to come in.
Hey
a
kid,
fucking
can I
person's
puke in your mouth? I want to give you my power.
Here you go. Open up.
Can I just eat your hair? No, it has to be throw up.
So
Fucking eat
fucked,
my
dude.
shit.
Come on.
He can't ever.
There it is, dude.
Ever. All Might cannot ever bust in a woman. He'll be like, "Can I finish inside of you?" And then she'll fucking end up with fucking all for one or one for
Yeah.
all.
And then she'll
like, that's
turn.
it.
Her body will Oliver, and it'll kill her. What if he was a mass murderer, dude? And he would just pump it into him and then fucking watch their body fold in on itself? That's the anime I want
That's
to
the
watch.
dark one, dude.
House at the end
That
of
is-
Poltergeist. Just
Yeah. I want a Marvel's What If series on what if All Might was a bad guy.
What if All Might's just using people like socks, you know?
Yeah, dude. Now you're going to turn into my muscle sock.
Hate that, dude.
It's the perfect crime. The cops walk in. They're like, I don't fucking know.
I don't know what
fucking-
I'm looking at.
There's
All I know-
there's semen and blood everywhere.
Everywhere. And it's in the shape of a sock. I don't get it. It looks like muscle tissue.
There's plenty of evidence.
But it would even be worse,
but
right?
I
Because
don't
like
even
he
want to know, because if I knew, then this could happen to me.
he punched so hard that it like made it rain, right? So he could like thrust a person so hard they like shoot up with his stuff in them and then explode up there and then just make like blood sperm rain.
I want to watch him thrust so hard and he's like holding the thighs and he just thrusts and tears all the way through him, dude.
Oh, it's like that fucking medieval torture machine.
the wooden
Yeah.
horse.
Splits you in half.
Yep.
But it's dick.
just his dick.
Dick.
And the force of his hands. This went on for a minute.
It's a
I
lot,
feel like we
dude.
needed it though.
We did need it.
He's definitely got a fire hose though.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, dude, if he doesn't, I'm upset.
Even when he's like skinny, it's probably still just fucking.
That's where all the
long.
blood goes. Like that's where all the mass goes. You know.
Long and low, baby.
Midoriya has 10 months to prepare to inherit One for All so he can apply to UA High, the same school All Might went to. On the morning of the exam, Midoriya has cleaned the entire beach instead of the one area that All Might prescribed. Then All Might gives Midoriya a strand of his hair to eat to inherit his power. There's also a scene in there where All Might sees Midoriya being worn out and he's like, You're doing too much, kid. And Midoriya says, I don't want to just get in. I literally want to be number one. So this is me now. I'm going to break my body to do it. Little do we know how much he does it. You know what I'm On the first day of school, or the first day of the exam, Midoriya meets Uraraka and hears the rules for the exam. He's like falling, and she sees him, and she's like, "Oh, I caught you."
Definition
That's
of a
cute.
meet cute.
Definitely a mute cute. During the exam, Midoriya doesn't score any points because they have to destroy robots to pass the exam, and then sees the 0-point enemy about to attack the girl that saved him earlier, and he shows an immense. He has an immense show of power by jumping like 100 feet in the air and punching this thing into like fucking trash.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that punch
good.
was so
That-
good.
It's really good.
The jump
Oh
was
my
good
God.
too because it was so fucking high.
Yeah.
And as he was going up, he's like, "I think I shattered my legs," and they're
Yeah,
just
and he's-
spaghetti.
He's falling. He's
pulled
like,
the
oh,
tail,
I
take
can,
a nice.
I mean, I can stop myself with my legs if I need to. And then he looks
Yeah.
back, and they're just
like,
fucking
nope.
flailing.
He's like, "Well, I guess I gotta
fucking
punch
dogs.
the
He's like,
ground."
"Yep, I'm flying through the air right now."
This is not good.
This is not good.
I love that they make like a lot of shows would like really like gloss over that part, but like I don't know what it was, but like the way the angle was shot and everything about it is just. There's a moment where you're like, "What the fuck is he gonna do? He is so high up, and he's falling." You're like, "I don't know. I don't know."
He
He's like,
doesn't
"I'm gonna
know.
punch the
He's
ground."
trying
You're
to
like, "That
talk-
doesn't
yeah.
fucking work. You're just gonna break your arm about it. Like you're gonna still fucking."
No, he's gonna turn from spaghetti to spaghetti sauce if he lands on the ground.
Yeah, I'm
He's
like,
gonna
you
fucking
can't just punch
splat.
the ground and like, it's like the elevator thing. You can't just jump at the last second and you like an elevator free falling. You can't just jump the last second and save. You're still fucking dead, dude.
Yeah. Your body doesn't stop moving when it stops moving. Like if you jump, you're still going pretty fucking fast downwards.
As he's falling, Uraraka slaps him to save him, but the exam ends and he has no points. Midoriya is depressed for most of the time after the exam and then gets the results and realizes that he passes because of rescue points instead of combat points. During the results, we saw a video of Uraraka appealing to the examiners to allow Midoriya to have some of her points because he saved her. It's just cute, you know? It's just
Pretty cute. Pretty cute. I do like her a lot.
Yeah.
She's one I just want to protect, you know?
Yeah.
I just want her to be well,
Yeah.
you know?
She's just a nice lady.
Just a nice person.
I was just like, she's just a nice lady. Yeah.
Making people float and shit, dude. She's so cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Just
Roll up on my face. I don't know.
what?
No, see, I was trying to make a point where she's just like a cute kid, like a cute kid, you know?
I was making a deep lore reference to her.
It wasn't deep.
Yeah, you just said you wanted somebody to throw up on your face. That's all you said.
Deep in his throat. That's
Yeah,
what he's saying.
remember what we said? Come on.
All Might tells Midoriya that he is now teaching at UA to find a successor for One for All, but he already found one, and that Midoriya's power will grow over time. Midoriya was, I forgot to say, Midoriya got fixed up by Recovery Girl, so his body's fine now.
Yeah, got some of them nice fucking.
Smoochies.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I want her to kiss my asshole.
Dude, I want her to kiss every part of me, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Heal me, baby.
What would happen if I kissed her asshole?
Right.
I want to
What?
find out.
No.
You think she was like?
I want to
You
find
think
out.
when she was young, she was dressed like slutty nurse, you know?
Right?
But she never dropped the shtick.
Dude,
Yeah.
she is still. I don't know what you're talking about.
She was she was bad when she was younger. She's the worst now. You feel me?
Yeah, dude.
Feel me?
Hey,
She's like, did you stub your toe? Pull that meaty cock out. Let me suck on it.
Yeah. I want to fucking. I want to. I'm not even.
He can't even make a word.
She's about to sound like a speedboat engine, dude. I'm about to.
Fucking.
that's just his that's his game when he's talking to someone.
Yeah,
He's
he's
like,
talking to a bitch in a bar.
Girl, Girl, you look like.
Girl, don't make me fucking.
She's like, oh, you want to go to your place? What are we gonna do? I'm gonna fucking. Dude, I'm gonna fucking.
Don't even make me fuck.
I would tell you, but I'd fucking.
It's just like I don't know. I'm really into it, but you're not.
I basically have a chat filter from my fucking.
For your
exact
for your thoughts, yeah. I mean, you're gonna have to after being on this podcast for so long.
I need it.
You kind of just let everything out here talking about.
Definitely wears the filter down. Not gonna lie.
Definitely does.
Midoriya meets his new classmates and is put through fitness tests to see the upper limits of his quirk. His teacher, Eraserhead, tells him he can't stay at UA if he's just going to knock himself out or destroy his entire body every time he uses his quirk during the test. Midoriya focuses and is able to only destroy his finger in a ball throwing test to pass the test. And I fucking... Let me tell you what I hate about this. Because Bakugo is the first one to throw the ball. And he throws it 705.2 meters. And when Midoriya does it, he throws it 705.3 meters. And I was like, why you do it, man? Like, why?
Like he needed to win, but he didn't want to crush it, you know?
No, but he wanted to beat Bakugo by literally 0.1 meter. You know?
Yeah. Like, he didn't want to embarrass him, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, this is also really just cool scene because, you know, Eraserhead cancels his quirk so he can't use it. And then he's like, I'm just going to put all of this into literally my one finger.
Yeah.
He's like, look, I fucking did it, bro.
Yeah, and Eraserhead, he's like, dude, dope.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. You figured it out, bud. In a second. You went from spaghetti in your arm to just your finger. Good job.
Just having a little fucking ziti nut, you know?
Just having a fucking macaroni noodle fucked up.
2 Kyle tangents. First off, first one is
first one, second one.
First one, second off, dude.
Hell yeah, dude, that's what I'm looking for.
That was the most Kyle thing that I've ever heard in my fucking life. First off, one. Second of.
I love that.
First one, second of. Why? Okay, so look, small pain hurts a lot more. I just wanted him to not expect how much that hurt. Like he does it, then he goes, and then he turns and like, I did it. He's throwing up.
It's fun. He's just screaming like, cut it off.
Second off, first on. The logistical. That's all I'm saying. All right. So like you throw a ball, right? And you do the finger thing. Like that's the idea. I get the premise, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like in execution, you would fucking biff that 99 times out of 99. Like you wouldn't fucking be able to do that. You can't fucking, you're just gonna finger it down in the ground by reflex. You're gonna throw it and then you're gonna fucking punt it.
But that he was aiming up. That's the thing. Because it goes into fucking clouds. He was aiming up and did that.
I mean, if you know how to throw a ball, like
okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, like if you just let go like that, you know.
Listen,
it's
Kyle,
it's like when you shoot a basketball, right? It's like off the
third off,
fingertips.
pass, disagree.
Pass. Okay.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, Kyle.
You could dodge a ball.
Okay. Easy.
Bakugo is enraged by Midoriya's quirk since he's never seen it. And he fucking rushes him, and the Eraserhead just wraps him up with his fucking cloth.
Yeah.
Fucking dude, get a fucking icicle and put it up your butt. Calm the fuck down, dude. Midoriya makes friends with Uraraka and Ida. All Might gives the students new outfits and begins hero training, where Midoriya and Uraraka will face Ida and Bakugo. They did this fight so fast. You know?
Yeah.
Not like the execution time, but like in terms of the entire story. Like the first thing the first real thing they do in school besides the fitness test is Midoriya versus Bakugo. You know?
Yep.
Yeah. They get it over with. They're like, let's do it.
Like,
we
know what you fucking want.
Yeah,
you know?
we know what you guys want.
It's not even over. It feels like it built it up more. Like I knew they had beef, but now it's Arby's, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. We have the meat.
We got the beef.
Bakugo and Ida have to protect.
Dude, we got fucking Arby's, bro.
I just can't think of like do I want to? No. Never mind. It's okay. Porn stars, whatever. Go. I don't know. Go.
Oh yeah, dude. Bakugo and Ida are the villains, and they have to protect a weapon, and Midoriya and Uraraka either have to capture them or get to the weapon. During the encounter, Bakugo attacks Midoriya, and Midoriya counters him and proclaims that Deku is the name of a hero. Midoriya always calls Bakugo Kachan, and Bakugo's always called Midoriya Deku. I don't know why he calls him Kachan, but it's more seen as like a respect thing. But when Bakugo calls him Deku, it's like a
negative.
Bitch.
Yeah, he calls him
you'll
little
never amount to
quirkless
anything, you dumb
bitch.
bitch.
You're just a
Fucking
Deku
ass
nut,
bitch,
dude.
Yeah.
Again, this was cool because earlier Uraraka says, "Oh, I heard that's what he called you. Is that your name?" And Midoriya's like, "No," and she's like, "But it's kind of cute." And he's like, "You're fucking right.
It's like, okay, that's my name for the
That's
rest
my
of
name now.
eternity
Whatever you want it to be, baby."
You can call me a piece of shit filth. I don't.
Yeah,
that's-
I don't-
Yeah, he's like,
that's
I'm
what
still
I put your
gonna
name.
hit you with the Chan. You know?
Yeah.
This was so cool because again, Deku doesn't use his quirk. He just fucking worked out for 10 months.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got some fucking meat on him now.
Yeah.
And
Throws
just
his
slams
little bitch
Bakugo
ass.
into the ground. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
Oh. He was like, "Here comes the right hook."
Yep. You got the right hook, dude. I've been watching you. I've been studying the tape, my guy.
Yeah, dude.
Literally like 500.
You a one-trick
I
pony.
studied
bud.
the blade. Now you'll die by it.
The meme of the dude like standing there creeping with like that's been Deku for fucking his whole life.
Yeah.
Bakugo doesn't even know. He's literally just being a kid making a sandcastle, and Deku's just like, yeah.
Mhm.
Look at him.
Look at him. Look at him.
He's leading with his right hand.
He built that right spire higher than the left one. Write that down in my book. The fight continues between Midoriya and Bakugo, with Midoriya having a mental edge, as Bakugo is just blinded by rage. Love this dude. Uraraka sneaks away to confront Ida to complete the objective of the training. We then get like a couple of cuts back of Bakugo as a kid. He's been praised his whole life. And in one moment when he fell into a river, Midoriya ran to him when he fell. And he felt weak and hates him for making him feel that way. That's where the beef started with them.
It's dumb,
He said,
dude.
Yeah.
You literally looked at me like I was a bitch. You're the bitch, dude.
He didn't even do that.
Exploding hands.
He didn't even do it. It's just a little small dick fucking short man syndrome, dude. I hate it.
Yeah. You think I don't have that?
You don't.
You think that you don't have
Vegeta
that?
had that for so long, dude.
Right.
I'm the Prince of Saiyans.
Yeah.
I'm the
Yeah.
Prince of Saiyans. You
That's
can't
not-
do anything, Carrot. I'm the Prince of Saiyans.
You keep saying
Oh, I
it was Prince of
fucking hate
Saiyans. He lost like 30% of his kingdom in the fucking before they even left fucking Earth.
Oh, fucking.
I don't know. It worked. It worked with Vegeta because I watched him murder people constantly. He just, he's like, I fucking hate this guy, and he'd throw him up and he'd explode him. He did it all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not Goku though.
But this was Vegeta when he was a kid. He just fucking walked around and just been like, I'm Prince Saiyans, dude.
Yeah.
I'll fuck on you.
No, he
This is
didn't.
Vegeta's origin story.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't.
Nope. Bakugo uses the gauntlets on his outfit and destroys part of the building. So dope, dude. He's got these giant gauntlets and he's like, it's ready. And Midoriya's like, huh?
Huh? It's like, check this shit out, dude. It's so gross too, man. It's so gross. You
When
just
you think about
storing
it?
sweat, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He's just sitting there trying to get it sweaty. He's like,
Yeah. He's just doing like the arm
that-
windmill thing.
Turn the heat up. In here.
Heat up.
Real quick.
turn the heat up, turn the heat up. But that's what I'm saying. It works because he's probably making heat on his
Yeah.
hands, right?
He's, like,
While
doing
making
mini
him sweat.
Probably just
explosions.
jogging in place all
Yeah.
the time. He's like,
He's
all
probably
right,
just thinking really embarrassing situations that just like give sweaty palms, you know?
Yeah, dude.
He's got hyperhidrosis. His palms are just always sweaty, dude.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And then he uses the gauntlet and is about to explode it. And All Might's like, hey, don't. And he said, he'll be fine if he moves.
Yeah, you do that,
It's
you're
okay.
fired.
You fired.
You fired.
The big part of the building is destroyed. And Bakugo just shows that he's got the combat genius of fucking just all time. He jumps at Midoriya and then uses explosions to jump over him and then jump at him
Yeah.
from the other side.
Yeah.
And then he grabs his arm and then he uses the other hand to speed him up and then slams him into the ground.
He's living in 3D.
Yeah, dude.
It was really good.
And it's great because all the kids are watching, and then in the beginning they're like, "Dang, Midoriya's fucking got it," and then they see this and they're like, "Oh fuck, dude!
They're like,
never,
that
Yep.
shit crazy, dude.
never mind, dude. What the fuck?"
What the fuck?
What All Might berates Bakugo for fucking destroying the building, and Midoriya runs away, and everyone's like, "What a bitch!" I mean, but that's what I would do. But what a bitch!
Yeah. So like, and Deck was probably like, "You guys just see what he fucking did?
Fucking dude.
He fucking exploded around me and fucked me up. Like, I don't know."
So much, dude.
Yeah.
Midoriya lures Bakugo to the edge of the building, and they go at each other for one final hit as the kids yell at All Might to end the exam or the training. Midoriya blocks Bakugo's big ass explosion fist and uppercuts through the building to give Uraraka the opportunity to complete the objective.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
good. He said, he's like,
she
listen.
grabs a giant cement pillar
Yeah.
and swings that shit.
Yeah.
It was cool as hell.
It was cool. I like how Midoriya's like, all right, so he uses shit a lot. He's really good with it. What can I do? Big muscles, big fights. That's all he did. He's like, I'm gonna uppercut the shit
like-
out of the air in front of
He's
you.
like, he destroyed the building. I'll do that shit too. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Ah!
Yeah, dude, it's fucking again the animation, like
So good.
so amazing. Bakugo is visibly shaken by the loss, and Ida is declared the MVP of the training because Bakugo just lost his shit and was being stupid, and Momo points all this out and says that Ida was the only one that really took this thing seriously and acted how a villain would act, and everyone else just kind of like
Did
abused
whatever.
the training.
Yeah.
You know? They're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
Everybody's like,
training.
I just want to fuck dude up.
right. I'm trying to fuck on each other.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to fuck on each other.
Yeah. The other members of the class have their turns, and Todoroki Shoto is shown as a standout student by freezing the entire building. He
Yeah.
just tells his partner, just go chill.
Just listen, it's fine, dude. Watch this shit.
Oh yeah, dude. After the events, Midoriya is told that he can't be healed constantly by what's her name? Recovery Girl. And his arm is still in a sling, but he runs to tell Bakugo about his power. And Bakugo breaks down, realizing he isn't the best, but solidifies his belief that he'll be the #1 hero someday. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, I think this episode too is called Bakugo's start line, right? Like, he stands there after Midoriya says all this shit. Like he comes through and he's like, "Look, like this, I didn't have this power. It's borrowed. I'm gonna figure it out. But like I didn't lie to you. That's not what this is." And Bakugo just goes, "Dude, I have so much small dick energy right now. I don't even know what the fuck you said to me. All right, but fuck you because you beat me." Fuck that bitch that said that I didn't follow the rules even though she was right. And fuck that ice dude for being a fucking ice dude. I'm fire, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I am.
Words.
I am
dick's
not
so small.
My dick is it's
so
dude,
small.
It's smaller than a micro, dude.
But
But
one day, it's gonna be the biggest dick on the fucking planet.
it's gonna be slapping my fucking thigh,
It's
dude.
gonna be, dude. It's gonna be fucking slapping my ankles,
It's
bro.
going on my foot, dude. I'm gonna accidentally step on it all the time. I'm gonna tuck it in my sock. All right, I got a sock tuck. I gotta attach a fake dick to it and then have it come up so I can pee normally.
You're gonna be confused when I walk around the corner. You're not gonna hear footsteps. It's not gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna be able to have enough blood flow in my body to get it hard. It's just gonna twitch and I'll pass out. You know what I'm saying?
When it gets hard, I can just use it as like a pole vault and get over high things.
Dude, when it gets sweaty, I'm gonna fucking use it like a flaming bat, dude. You don't even know. Dude.
I'm gonna fucking. I got an exploding bat.
You know the problem when you put on pants and you put your right leg in the wrong leg. That's gonna be me, but my dick.
But my dick, dude. I gotta get special pants made because I gotta have a third denim leg out the front of it.
There's no way to tuck that.
They gonna make special pants for me. All Might runs down and talks to Bakugo as well. And says, "Listen, dude, like it's cool to be proud, but chill the fuck out."
Yeah.
Bakugo says, "Dude, shut the oh, I swear to God, dude, I'm gonna have a bigger dick than you."
My dick is gonna be yours is in your sock, whatever. I'm going around my shoulder and through the back of my sock.
Mine's going through my both socks, dude. The security system at UA is triggered, which leads to a riot by the students, and then Ida becomes the class rep. It's like this was like the most quote unquote like filler.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still liked it though. This is what made me like Ida.
Yeah, it was fun.
Because he like took over him and then Deku was like, You got it. That's you. You did all that. You're the guy.
You do. We find out that Ida comes from a long line of heroes, the most recent being Ingenium, who is a popular hero in Tokyo that has 65 sidekicks with him.
What is this, fucking the Slipknot of heroes?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. I push my fingers into my jets.
I push my fingers into my exhaust.
The class then heads to hero training in the USJ, which I don't remember why they call it that, but it's a joke about Universal Studios Japan. And they do some bonding on the way there, and Bakugo gets fucking bullied by everybody. They're like, yeah, he'd be a cool hero, but he's got small dick energy.
Yeah,
you know?
he's so angry all the time.
He's so angry, bro.
His uncle definitely pounded his pooper. Oh.
All Might does not join in this training since he spent all 3 hours of his heroing on the way to school. Villains then infiltrate the USJ. Again, like this is where Deku also does this thing a lot, where he has this inner monologue of like, "Damn, dude, we didn't even know shit. We're about to know what the fuck."
Yeah.
Shit
Like
is
they
now.
teaching us shit right now. Fuck.
Get taught. The villains appear, led by Tomoro Shigaraki, and are looking to kill All Might. And the security has been nullified somehow, so no one outside knows. There's 2 heroes, Eraserhead and 13, that are there. Eraserhead takes the villains head on, and he's so cool, man.
This is really good.
He fucking just goes in there, just one-on-one people, and using his thing to fight people with other people. It's dope.
Just beating the shit out of people.
Just
Yeah.
fucking just being a fucking
just being a fucking dude about stuff, dude.
Just being a dude about it, dude.
Dude on him.
I love it. Kurogiri uses his warping quirk to separate the students across the USJ, with Midoriya ending up with Sue and Mineta in the shipwreck area. The three work together to defeat the villains surrounding them, and the other students hold their own as All Might still recovers. Again, this was the thing that I really enjoyed, because when you look at the class and then you see Midoriya end up with Sue and Mineta, you're like, what the fuck is he gonna do with them? But it showed that, like, even in these circumstances, you know, everyone did their own thing. He didn't plan for all these things to happen the way they did. He's like, let's just get the fuck out of here. I'll do my finger thing and we'll get away. And then while that happens, Mineta throws his sticky balls and then they all get stuck, and it's just good.
Goes into the whirlpool.
Yeah.
I just like his fucking finger flick a lot. I don't know why. I like it a lot. It's very satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially how much fucking force it comes out of it. Holy shit.
Dude. Made a fucking whirlpool with it. Oh.
Yeah.
I liked. I don't know. I really liked them like coming together and doing a thing together.
And dude, you know, this show makes me angry at other shit we've watched where people have powers and they got to explain them. Fire Force, because like Fire Force was so fucking stupid and convoluted and tries so hard to connect itself to the real world, and this one, it's just like this is their power. Like, this is it.
And we just literally sit there and go,
okay,
cool.
Yeah. And it's all cool because it's all weird like
tails.
Tails.
Yeah.
Sticky balls.
Like, that's the least believable one.
Yeah. Yeah. I just like it too, because they'll give him limits. They're like, he can take as many off as he wants, but eventually he's just gonna start bleeding a lot. Yeah. You're like, what?
And he even says two things about them too. He's like their strength is depending on how emotional I am. And then at the end of it, he's like, I had a really good poop today, so they're gonna be the sticky for a while. Like, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
I had real good comes today. They're sticking all day, dude.
Yeah, dude. The shit I found.
It's good.
It is. It's really good.
I love this so much. Yeah, and then during the Kurogiri thing, Kirishima and Bakugo jumped at him and missed because they couldn't tell where his body was, which is kind of important later. Todoroki tries to get information from some villains, and again, it's just dope, dude. He freezes everybody and then says, "Look, you're lucky I want to be a fucking hero."
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would
shatter your whole fucking existence, dude.
You better tell me what's going on, otherwise you're gonna get hypothermia and just straight up die.
That's not my problem. I'm giving you an out, so I don't care.
Yeah, it's dope. There's another trio which is comprised of Momo, Jiro, and Kaminari, and they hold off villains. Jiro has the power of ear jack, where she can like make her ears plug into her boot.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I don't know how you come up with that one, but
yeah,
I approve.
So she got speakers in her legs, and it fires, and it hurts people's head, but it comes from her brain, and the way she gets those signals down, is she has her earlobes are just headphone jacks, and they fucking plug. Like, what? That's awesome.
Like, the other person keeps being like, "What if?" And you're like, "But," and then it's just interjecting.
But
what if the speakers aren't in the legs? That's kind of really shitty drawing. But okay, the earlobes, you're like, we're connecting the earlobes to the fucking legs. I don't know.
So this is the other thing too. Like they say that the sound comes from her heartbeat. It could have been really easy to just like put speakers on her tits and just be like, they just plug in and that's tits, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like
the kids,
it could have been tits easily. But also just shoulders or something like that. Like, you didn't need to, like, legs are weird. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you pick the weirdest part for sound of your body.
I like it because then her ear jack has to fucking move so far down.
If it was her tits, we've been like looking at that. We've been discussing like grabbing them because it would have been weird, right? If it was her ass, we'd have been like, haha, fart. If it was
Fart.
it was the front, we've got haha, queef. You know, like there's plenty of like hands. It looks cool. It's like Mega Man, but sound. But your fucking calves, dude. I don't know. I don't know why.
I think the person, like the artist or the writer, had a thing for calves.
Yeah, between that and the fucking you might be right.
Might be
yeah.
And then Kaminari has the power of electricity.
I love his downside so much.
It's so
He's just too much. He just goes fucking melted brain.
Just dumb.
This is way better than the whole like sleepy thing for like the other electric guy and the other dumb anime.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just having him be dumb. I don't know. I fucking love it.
It's so really good. And they're like, he can do it. And he'll fuck you up, but then he kind of gets really dumb.
Then we kind of have to make sure he doesn't drown in his own drool.
That's what I'm saying. All the powers, like, I don't know how you watch this and not at least have a little bit of fun with his, like, how weird all the quirks are. They're all fun.
It's great because he just walks around. He's like, I'm like, I've been there, dude.
Have we skipped over talking very misogynistically about the giant lady?
Yes.
Who is just...
Yeah, we well past that.
Yeah.
That was in the first episode.
I know we're well past it, but I'm saying, how did we skip that?
Yeah, and the entire crowd being like,
Kyle said introduction.
Yeah. And then the dude everybody screaming money shot for like 10 minutes.
Can we talk about the intro yet?
Go ahead.
Intro's not good. The music, the song is not great.
Okay, it's very fine, and then halfway through it kicks.
Yeah.
And I fucking love that.
The kick made it good.
So much.
The kick made it okay. It's the only reason I'm not saying it's garbage, but it's not a good song.
But the best thing about it is that the band name is Porno Graffiti. Which is just fucking fire, dude.
Good name. Yeah. Song still not great.
This is one of the weaker openings for sure. I think the next season opening is my favorite.
I knew I didn't like it because I couldn't wait to skip it. And Funimation's app is literally the most dog shit app of all time. Huh?
You can watch it on Hulu.
Fuck. I didn't know that. Is it dubbed on Hulu?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Until the 5th season.
All right, that's
they're
fine.
a season behind on dub.
I guess it doesn't matter because I'm going to start watching it sub anyway, but...
Yeah. All right. In the fight, Izawa gets his elbow destroyed by Shigaraki before getting worked on by Nomu. And this is one of those things where it was a good pacing thing because they just showed like Midoriya, Sue, and Mineta kind of triumphing, and you're like, oh, okay, like the stakes aren't that high because they fucking took care of these villains. And then Izawa just gets fucking worked by Shigaraki, who sits there and is like, oh, your hair, when it goes up, I know you're using your power, and I'm just gonna fucking decay your elbow, dude.
It's so fucking awesome.
Yeah. And then the Nomu shows up and breaks his arms.
And I just love that he's like, I'm not the final boss, dude.
Yeah.
Look at that fucking guy.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's the dude.
Look at the wrinkles on that shit.
Yeah. Look at his brain. It's outside of his body. You know he's strong.
Which is the thing, right? Like, okay, what if All Might just would have punched his brain?
He did.
But
he did.
But like real, you know?
Like what if he just you can't do the Mojo Jojo shit. You can't knock his head so hard that his brain comes out. No, it's already out.
It's fucking out.
He should have just put his whole finger in his brain and just been like,
yeah, he should just start slurring it like a fucking blender. Just
yeah. That's it, dude. Make some brain soup.
Hell yeah.
Bakugo and Kirishima search for the warp villain. And Bakugo kind of says, you know what? All these kids, I'm not going to go save them because they're fucking... We're all fighting villains. They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fight that warp guy because I fucked up.
I got caught. Just shrunk my dick a little more. I need to grow it.
Yep. Ida then escapes the USJ to get help, which was really cool because he starts running away and Kurogiri's trying to stop him, and I think Uraraka floats him up, and then Sero, the tape dude, pulls him back again. It's dope. It's just good. Good stuff. Shigaraki calls for a retreat since he knows Ida's gonna bring all the heroes. But before they retreat, he says, "We're gonna break All Might's fucking spirit." And Shigaraki lunges at Sue to destroy her. And Midoriya jumps up, throws a punch, and the Nomu blocks it, but Midoriya doesn't break his arm this time. Pretty dope. But he also realizes that the Nomu just didn't even act like anything happened.
Took a whole punch.
Said, huh? What happened? Someone opened a window in this bitch?
Is there a fan on?
Before Shigaraki can actually destroy Sue again, All Might fucking appears, dude.
Yeah, dude. Mm-hmm. And you know, Kyle talks about hype a lot. I was so fucking hyped for this.
Yeah.
Because and even Midoriya says it. I don't know if he says it in this episode or the one after. He's like, All Might's here, and he's not smiling.
No,
and he when he was mad, dude.
And just the line work they use on his face to for the expression and how dark it is so fucking good, dude.
Yeah. Can I say the T word? Can I say the T word?
I don't know.
It's the tension word.
Yes, that is the T word I would like to hear from you.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Yep,
I had no idea what it was. I was like, I'm so scared to say yes.
Yeah. The tension, because he already can't use his powers.
Right, because he's at his limit.
He 5 seconds ago was like, I'm tapped out, dude. Yeah. And now he's there, and and this thing was literally brought here to kill him. Yeah. Inherently, him just stepping up there, the music is playing, and there's hype, but in the back of your mind, it's not gonna go good, and that's fucking good writing.
It really is.
And again, everybody's fucking excited. Everyone's like, oh yeah, dude. And Midoriya's like,
oh no.
Yeah. Oh, I can't describe how.
It's so good.
It's good, dude. And exactly what Kyle said, that layers, the layers there of the writing.
Because not only are you thinking that, you see Midoriya freaking out about it. So it's just it's just another fucking layer.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Dude. All Might cleans up the lower level villains in a fucking blink.
And
then saves Izawa and the kids.
He says you're dirt. You're literal dog water to me.
And all the villains are like, man, we could take him. He's pretty big. He's bigger than I thought he'd be. Whatever, dude. There's 800 of us. We got him. And then he just zips past them. It's good. All Might tells the kids to take Izawa out of here. And then he fights the Nomu, but realizes he's not really doing anything. He does a German suplex to the Nomu, but then Kurogiri opens a gate, so the Nomu's fucking body's underneath.
God,
All Might.
Dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're just gonna fucking like that?
Your fucking brain is so big, dude.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, out of context, still, it just hurts your brain. You still have to figure it out a little bit.
It's so fucking good. I remember I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
Nomu is digging his claws into All Might's already fucked up respiratory system or whatever.
Yeah.
Midoriya, Bakugo, Todoroki, and Kirishima rush in to help All Might, which was just fucking fire. Todoroki freezes the Nomu.
Mm-hmm.
Bakugo takes down Kurogiri and is like, I got you, fucking rat ass dude. My dick's growing a little bit.
I'm gonna blow up everything.
And Kirishima misses Shigaraki. He's like, damn, that was gonna be cool. I fucked up. but only proved to be in the way as Nomu defrosts himself, grows back his power, and is incredibly powerful and fast.
Yeah.
He goes to fucking hit Kurogiri because Bakugo's holding him down. And then all of a sudden Bakugo's like saved and they're like, oh damn, Bakugo took that hit. And they're like, no, he's
like, "Ba, you dodged that?" And he's like, "I didn't fucking move. I didn't even see what came at me."
I don't even know what happened. I think my dick shrunk a little bit though.
I think it's fuck.
And All Might's just standing there fucking holding his pose.
Also, when the Nomu just shattered off his body.
Yeah.
What? Dope, dude. He's like, I don't even do this old shit. And he broke it off and just grew a new one.
And then you just Piccolo'd that shit. You're just like,
yeah.
And you're like, oh, but with Piccolo, it's like you.
It's like an
open the
instant
jar
arm.
and
Yeah.
it's like you just get the juice.
Yeah.
Right. Which that was always uncomfortable. But like
I liked it.
But like for this, it was like you saw the meat and you're like, I don't like.
You saw the tissue
like
like bubbling. It just reminded me again of Oliver, you know, just bubbling.
Yeah.
Like I gotta stop flexing to let my arm grow back.
Look, you always still think about Baki.
Look, this should stay in your mind rent free, dude. You don't know.
I said I liked Oliver. Fuck off, dude.
And then the real fight begins.
Yes, it does.
It's Shigaraki and Kurogiri look at the kids and say, "We're gonna fuck them up." All Might just rushes Nomu, and they are punching each other so hard it creates a like vacuum of air. Again, normal in like Dragon Ball Z and shit, right? But like we've seen quirks in this world. It's literally just All Might that does this shit.
Yeah, like there was a goop there was just a fucking Grimer, dude. And there was 5 fucking full-fledged heroes that were just like, yeah, dude, I'm out. Like that like that's the power level of most fucking dudes. Like people were like, oh, I know this guy's name. Like they weren't like some nobody that were there. They're like, oh, fuck yeah.
That's Kamui Woods.
Yeah, like they were saying that, and then it was just a goopy guy, and they're like,
ass, dude. Nothing for that.
He can go into my body. I am not okay with that.
No, I see that kid. He keeps looking at it. And go, oh, like
I can't punch goop. I can't punch goop.
Can't do it.
My fist will go into it. Gross.
All Might and Nomu exchange blows so much it blows everyone away from each other.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Awesome.
I don't even know how to describe the fight.
It's hard to describe because it's not a lot happening, but it is a lot happening because they're just throwing punches.
Yeah.
But the way All Might is talking about it is so good because he's like, yeah, you can absorb shock, but how much?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to give you
but not nullify.
Yeah. They didn't say you can't have any.
He's like, you done fucked up by telling me it's not shock nullification.
Yeah.
Because you're just gonna absorb this shit. Dog.
And the way, the way it shows Nomu.
Next fight, he's got shock absorb nullification, dude. Shut up.
Don't say nothing, dude.
Shut the fuck up. Lie longer. The way it shows Nomu, like, so they're doing the typical so fast punches, you know, you can't really see shit, but it's still very forceful. And then they'll go behind Nomu's back just to show that some of them are getting through, and they'll show like his back like blowing out, you know?
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so fucking good.
Oh my god. The fact that they can't even stand up to watch the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just much air. And then All Might like launches him into the air and then like whips him back down at the ground.
Yeah, that's the shot I was talking about.
The shot where Nomu's like off the ground and All Might lands.
Yeah.
And then he says, I know you've heard these words before, but I'm going to show you the true meaning of it. Go beyond plus ultra.
Plus ultra, dude. And I don't know those words.
He fucking punches this thing. Like, it looks like an explosion.
Yeah.
With how hard he punches it. And it goes literally into the stratosphere, dude.
Yeah. You see it go out of the building, go through a cloud, pauses for a second, goes through another cloud, and then starlights away.
Yeah.
That pause between the first and the second cloud really put it in perspective how far that motherfucker went.
Yeah. The thing that I loved so much was when he blows out of the dome, like how the dome like waved out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so satisfying, dude. The animation when buildings get destroyed.
Yeah. And then we gotta talk about how cool it is. They did the shot where like there's the crack in the dome and then the star by the sun, and it's I fucking them all looking at it like he just fucking did that.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh fuck, dude!" And then people that can't even see anything are like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, they're like, everything just shook. Is it an earthquake? We don't need that right now. We're fighting bad guys.
My ears just popped. I don't get it.
That was one of the most satisfying punches I've seen in a very long time.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
It was so fucking. I had to rewind it a couple times and then just freak out my kids. I'm like, you guys don't understand how fucking cool that is. I wish one of you was a boy.
At least once a month, I go back and watch this scene.
It's so good. That one punch is so fucking good.
It's just amazing. And this is where like all the like Midoriya, Bakugo, Todoroki, and Kirishima are all standing there, and the three of them all look at it and go, "Damn, dude, that's serious business." And this is where like Midoriya like just looks and just puts into perspective like how strong he's going to become. This is why this was so great to do this right now, especially because there was this feeling that he like All Might could die, right? And Midoriya's gonna have to figure out how to use his powers by himself because it's still early in the story.
Yeah.
And like there's 100 different ways this could have gone. And even Midoriya says it at one point when he's running to All Might. He's like, you can't die. I need you. Like,
he's like, I have so much more to learn. Like, it's not over yet. And like, obviously I know now, like I knew that he wasn't going to die. But if I would have watched this without a season 2 and I never like read the manga or anything, I would have really thought like, oh fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like
same.
It could go either way. And that's always good. It's good writing, you know?
It's awesome. It's great. After the fight, All Might flexes a bit. Shigaraki and Kurogiri kind of get a little apprehensive about what they're going to do next, but then see that All Might is visibly shaken by the fight and see an opening to attack him before the other pros appear.
Oh,
and they rush him.
Fucking good, dude. Because everybody else is like, it's fucking All Might. You see those clouds, dude?
That thing is still in the air right now.
That dude just has hands all over his body. What the fuck is he gonna do?
Yeah.
That dude just smoke. All Might would literally flick and blow that motherfucker away. Okay, it's fine. And then Deku's just like, he's about to die, dude.
He's
like he has
smoke
like he's turning right now. Just Kyle, say the T word again.
No, don't do it. Oh, I'm so scared. He took too long. I was like, Kyle? Say any other T word.
The tension in this fucking scene was so good, dude.
Yeah, him just fucking staring it down, like bluffing it, and you know it. You're just
not
holding
even
your breath
that.
going,
the Deku thing, like the whole thing with Deku, just watching him about to die. I'm like, oh yeah, you gotta go, bud. You gotta go get him.
Like, how good would it have been, though, like, alternate reality, he punches the dude out of the sky, and you're like, yeah. And then you just see them stare down, and then he just fucking gets killed in, like, one punch like
decayed.
that. Like,
that'd be wild.
Oh.
That'd be wild.
The show's shit.
Yep. As Shigaraki and Kurogiri lunge at All Might, Midoriya launches himself, spaghetti leg style, at Kurogiri and is about to get fucking decayed because again, dude, Kurogiri is so good with his portals.
Yeah.
Midoriya jumps at his like neck thing, and out of it all of a sudden comes Shigaraki's hand.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Dude, like, okay, here's the thing. Did I want them to give me Deku just fucking punching those dudes away? Of course. But I'm really happy they went with this route because he's still not at that level yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how sad would it have been if Deku bitched these dudes out like right away? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So the fact that they didn't give me that, it still worked really well.
Yeah. But and like again, like Kyle was saying, alternate reality.
Yeah.
All Might watches
Deku just shattered in front of him.
decayed in front of him, dude. He's like, I spent 10 months. I gave this kid my power, and now he's dust, bro.
Yeah, he dusted him.
Before he can get dusted, though, Shigaraki's hand gets shot by a hero named Snipe, as the pros are all here. And yeah, the other pros come and they clean up. Shigaraki and Kurogiri escape, and All Might thanks Midoriya for saving him again. Again, this is just good because Midoriya's like, I'm sorry, dude. I couldn't save you.
He's like, you did. I'm right here.
He's like, you
I'm
literally
good.
saved my life, dude. What are you talking about?
And the dude, Snipe, is just a dude with pistols.
He's just guns.
Yeah.
He's just a dude that can... He shoots that guy so many fucking times.
Shigaraki.
He does.
He's like, pop, 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 pop. He's like, you ain't moving now, bitch.
That was the Illinois smash.
That was the Illinois smash, dude.
That was more like Chicago smash, dude.
That's in Illinois, you fucking idiot.
The Illinois is more than
specific.
Chicago. Okay.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah. Mhm.
You go to anybody, like, what's Illinois like? Chicago?
You go to anyone, you say Illinois, they say Illinois. You feel me?
Illinois.
Shigaraki then has a discussion with his master, where his master says, "Go assemble more elite villains." Villians. Villium. I spelled it wrong. And that Shigaraki will become a symbol of fear in the world. Yeah, dude.
I don't want you to tell me, okay?
Yeah.
Don't tell me. I just want Shigaraki to stay around for a while because I love his character design.
Okay.
I love hands.
Okay.
They do so much stuff.
Good
Okay.
for you.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get in a fight with someone and tell them you're gonna put hands on them when they got a bunch of hands on them. You know what
They're
I'm saying?
literally choking him. Like, what are you gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I don't fucking care, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm choking myself
no.
all the time.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All Might has ultimately suffered more damage, which has shortened his time limit to 1 hour instead of 3. And then says that the entire 1A class that Midoriya is part of is full of heroes with determination and heart, and they will go far. And that's it. That's the end of the season.
Yeah.
Hell,
It's a baseball.
That's a
It's
baseball.
crazy how little happens in this season, you know? And how I still like it a lot. I think maybe that's why I put Jujutsu Kaisen above it one step.
Yeah.
Probably because of the way more episodes. Like
Yeah.
over 10
'Cause
more
Jujutsu,
fucking
like-
episodes.
Like-
yeah.
So if you do equate them though, right? Like the second season is essentially the same thing as like season 2 of, or the second half of Jujutsu Kaisen with like
Oh yeah.
the tournament thing, because the next thing that there's one arc that happens, and then it's the UA Sports Festival,
Yeah.
and that's like the tuning exams, or the
And like when I first
thing.
watched it, I was like, "Oh, they're doing tournament." I was like, "God, fucking lazy shonen. It's just
Yeah.
hard doing tournament." I don't fucking care if
Dude,
I fucking.
the only I won't say too much, but the only thing that I hate about I don't hate anything about the second season, but the thing that sucks about the second season is that right after it, there's a lull.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's a lot of people
It's a
that kind of
big lull.
drop off after the third season, because compared to these first 2 seasons, especially compared to the second season, not a lot happens in the third season. It's just more, they spend a lot more time world building in the third season.
We're doing season 2 instead of whatever Thursday, right?
Konosuba.
No.
No. But I will write season 2 like pretty soon, because
Yeah.
dude, okay, so this is what happened. Like Sunday night, I was like, all right, I need to write this thing, because I was hungover as shit all day Sunday. I was like, okay, I'll just watch the first season again. I started the first season at 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, I'll watch the first 2 episodes. I watched the first 2 episodes, and I was like, oh, but this happens next episode. And then I was like, I watched the 3rd episode, and I was like, oh, but this happens next episode. And then I literally watched the entire season and stayed up until like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
On Monday. And I was like, God, I fucking love this show.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes because I remember you guys talking about like other heroes and with crazy quirks, and I want to meet them, but I know it's probably not for a while. But
yeah, because there's other things that happen. You'll meet a character with really cool quirks in like the next arc.
Okay, because if you say season 3 is as slow as you say it is, and
season 3 is pretty slow. It's just more world building. Like there's not a whole lot that happens. With Midoriya specifically.
Okay.
But dude, like there's so many cool things that happen in this season and like little throwaway lines that like mean something. So like in the training exercise thing where there's a line where All Might says, you know, you're more likely to encounter villains in indoor buildings, you know?
Yeah.
And like a lot of the things where they do fight villains is indoors, and it's just stuff like that that's really cool. And I enjoy everybody's growth and development because every character to a certain degree develops, you know. And again, they're high schoolers, of course they're going to develop and change because they're high schoolers, but it's such a slow burn for certain things to happen that you know are going to happen. And things that, like I said, when I like reading the manga where it's at now, like there's things that have happened there that you can see the seeds were planted now, you know. And I never know, right? Because with shonen they write it week to week, or like you know, like manga in general they write it week to week. So it's like, did he really sit there and go, okay, I'm gonna plant this seed now, and then it's gonna be this tree like way down in like issue 300, right? Or is it just like, I'm gonna look back? I don't know how people write like that. Honestly, it's insane to me.
I mean, there's really just 2 people.
Yeah, but
I mean, 2 types of people. People who like they do plant and they plan really hard, and then there's people that like just like, all right, today we're just gonna fucking. Just,
people seem to really like this 100 episodes ago, so let's go. Or 100 issues.
Yeah.
Let's make that a bigger thing now.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Yeah, I fucking love it. I'm really excited for whatever we do next. I mean, we still have Attack on Titan season 2, or
we just keep doing season 1s of
2.
Everything. Yeah, we're just fucking season 1.
I'm honestly good with whatever. I also, you know, this is not really for like the podcast. It's more for you guys. But I did write the template for this. I'm not a big fan of the way that I write the template for this, but I think it's a good flow. But
I think I think this one was the best one with your, since when you did the entire plot, like the overarching plot quickly, you did that way quicker here than you did on Attack on Titan. I think that worked out better.
I think you should just mix it up every time. Keep us guessing.
Yeah, just fucking start talking about like, I don't know.
It was crazy for Attack on Titan because I think it was more episodes, first of all.
Yep.
And second of all, there's just so much that happens in the first season.
Yeah, there was a lot of arcs. There was a lot of arcs that happened in season 1.
Whole ass arcs. Where, like I said, in this one, like flashbacks are. I don't even think I'm overestimating this. I think flashbacks are like a third of the entire season.
Mm-hmm.
It's just those very emotional build-up moments. But again, it works, you know. But also, like if people say it's too much, I understand that criticism.
Yeah. I would say for season 1s, this is lower, like on the list, but it could be because there's not enough episodes. Because if Attack on Titan season 1 was 20, I don't remember how many it was, to be honest.
I think it was 22 or 23.
Oh, okay, so it still was a bunch more. But yeah, that like I liked season 1 of that better than this too.
Yeah. I mean, this is just a lot of like character settling. I wouldn't even say there's a lot of world building in this. Yet. Like,
because like even when you explain the arcs, like it's not a lot.
No, There's really not.
It's just good. It was really good, but there's just not a lot that happens.
Yeah, and the world they build eventually, and the way they introduce new characters. Like I don't think they've introduced a character in My Hero that I hate. You know, like I might hate them at that time. Like when I first watched this, like I liked Bakugo, but I also just looked at him as a bully and whatever. But over time, it was like, okay, I dig him now, you know. And Shigaraki too. Like even at this point, he's very childish and like immature and just very like, you know, big brained and just trying to do this, and you don't understand him. And then like as time goes on, you also like understand his life and shit. And there's just so much cool stuff that happens later on with everyone. But it's a slow burn. I get it. I know people can get fed up with it, but it's just good, man.
Fucking good, man.
It's fucking good, man. You're fucking
like
good, man.
I can't wait to talk about it Thursday.
No, Kyle, don't watch season 2 by Thursday, Kyle. It's 5 episodes of
you
Konosuba.
Well,
Yeah,
you
but,
guys
like,
are in
watch
for a
that.
treat on Thursday.
Yeah, you guys should be like,
It's just gonna stop talking about season 2.
yeah, just like,
Yeah, so the second season of My Hero
Justin's gonna
Academia.
swerve everybody, dude. He's gonna swerve everybody. He's gonna come on and be like, Aaron Yeager. I'm like, what?
Yeah, so the second season, and like it's just us like painting word pictures for Cody and
No,
Kyle
he's
for
on the
second
third,
season?
dude. He's on the third season of Attack
Hell
on Titan.
yeah. Nice.
He just skips it.
Perfect. So yeah, and you know if you're listening at home, you know let us know how you like these overdoses. You know, what would you wish that we talk more about? What do you
No,
wish that we
dude, don't
talk less
fucking
about?
ask them. We'll do whatever the fuck we want. Listen up.
give us
Listen.
input.
Listen
so
up,
we can
nerds.
ignore
Tough
it.
love. I'll say
Right, that's
whatever
what
the
I'm
fuck I
saying.
want to
Like,
talk about, dude.
Cody, you ruined the joke. I was saying to give us input so we can ignore it. You know.
Oh. Hold on. I just took it all.
So yeah, so you know, feel free to give us all the input on everything, and then we'll just tell you go fuck yourself about it. You know.
Yeah, dude, what he said.
We know what we're about. You come to listen to us open up your ear holes and cannonball in that bitch.
Yeah.
So just shut up and sit back and enjoy it, baby.
Plug your earlobes in and listen, dude.
Yeah, plug your earlobes into your butthole.
No, it's not. It's not where it goes. We spoke about it's the legs.
You don't know, dude. Yeah. That'll do it. Shout out earlobes in the butthole.
Shout out earlobes, dudes,
Shout
and
out
boobs.
tail.
Shout out
Don't.
shout out sticky
Nigga.
balls, frogs. Shout out small dick
Shout out
energy.
laser name.
Shout out having
Shout
good
out-
poops and having stickier balls because of
Yeah.
it.
Shout out having your dick in both your
A
socks.
lot of times I have good poops and stickier balls. So like,
I mean, I just like
Shout
to. I like the shit and then just I smear up.
Shout out,
Yes.
I
shout out
would just
spaghetti
glide
legs.
it, dude.
Yeah, dude, I
Shout out
glided
Mount
up.
Lady stomping me like a fucking.
Oh my
grape.
god,
No,
Mount me, lady. Come
Shout
on,
out,
dude.
shout out pushing my fingers into my exhaust.
Yeah.
But more than anything, shout out Plus Ultra.
Plus Ultra.
Kyle.
Plus ultra.
Wow, what a fucking beast.